Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is me, yours truly, Rigbite, and I welcome you all back to the stream. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Today, we are here with some more Tales of Fate, session number 35, Echoes of War. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day so far. I hope everybody's weekend has been amazing. Saturday has started off well. It's so good to have you here, all of you, once again. That reminds me. Let me go back over to Twitch. But yeah, anyways, it's so good to have you all over here back again. We are here with session number 35. We had to skip last week, sadly, because Nano did not have any electricity. Nano is the DM of the campaign, by the way. So without the DM, there's not really any campaign happening. So that's why we had to cancel the session last week, but we are here finally back with some more fun shenanigans and some fun games. Last time we left off with a quite lore heavy session. Mustal had a vision of sorts, explaining, and we ended up with Mustal getting in the boat and sailing off with what seemed to be skulls underwater. We also set out to meet Zanya, the queen slash leader of the Unseelie court. We arrived at her castle, so to speak, and we met the person. Why we were there was to ask for help regarding the corruption Ruidus, the moon, is bringing back on the surface. In return for her help, in typical Faerun fashion, we have to go help her out and do a favor for her. There's some war refugees from the old war, aka Calamity, 800 years ago, residing in the Feywild. Our job is to go there and tell them to make a weapon for Zanya. We also got a lot more lore dump in the library where Vostal was investigating about gods. We got to learn about a new Eidolon, the Eidolon of Vengeance, whose name I clearly remember, and I definitely do not have to check the channel I had written it in. Yes, Nemesis, Eidolon of Vengeance, I think, from what I remember correctly. We also found out a few other names mentioned there, like the Matron of Raven, Corvic, who was the Eidolon of Dreams, and a few more details. We also learned more about the refugees and the war itself that took place ages back. One of the player characters, Void, left out on a journey of her own towards the Seelie Court to find traces of her family in the library there because the Unseelie Court did not have any answers for that. The session wrapped up with the party reaching the refugees of war and where they are settled. That is where we'll continue out from. Anyways, today's going to be a fun one. We're going to be doing a lot more shenanigans and a lot more fun. We're going to be having a blast. Let's see what fun trouble we can get up to this session. But yeah, it's good to have you all over here again. It's been a blast the past few days. I think we'll be doing D&D right now, and we'll be continuing onwards with some All the Mods 9 to the Sky later down the line. Anyways, hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday so far. It's been hot as hell over here. Just been struggling with the heat and everything. It's been getting tiring. We're here with some good music again. We got Genshin music playing in the background. There we are. I hope the music sound come back. Are we ready? I am. I mean, hold on. Let me do something real quick before I hop back in. All right, let's hop back into the VC. We'll have to switch scenes if you want to hear anybody on Discord because due to how my setup works. Pa! You can't hear it, by the way, but my eardrums just got blown out. Thank you so much. Audio input output capture. I want to do audio output capture. I want to do it from no. How do I do this? So you guys can't hear blob, which is like what I use for my how do I add this control audio via OBS? Now if you guys were to hold on, give me like 5 minutes chat. Channel. If I were to claim something, you should be able to hear it. Oh, by the way, I hope my audio is fine and everything. I'm hearing double sounds because I have my stream open because I'm checking sound alerts. Kind of funny though. Okay, I'm gonna do mission failed. Let's see if you guys hear it.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Okay, it works. I don't know if you guys heard it. I definitely heard it. I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear the audio. All right, let's head back to Discord and see what shenanigans are going on there. Hmm. I'm here. What do you mean? I've been trying to fix my alert thingy. It was not working. I mean, why not? But ready to go.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery.
Fun. Yep, good to go.
Long time coming, unfortunately. We have had so many cancellations, so many issues, so many whatever the fuck. But hopefully this one would be a nice one. Anyone wants to do a recap for us?
Let's see.
Okay.
No, wait. I just had to remember everything.
Okay. That
Like,
was
just give me a
a
minute.
pretty long.
How about we all recap one thing that we remember?
That's
No,
okay.
I got
Oh,
it. I
no.
got it. We went to Nia's palace,
Mm-hmm.
and we got our little quests and things.
Mhm.
Void went off to a library to see her lineage with
Yeah.
Rena and Helen. Everybody else was assigned to go to the refugees from the Calamity War. They're from the city underneath Ank'harel. They're weapon makers and researchers, and we need to get to them and ask them to produce weapons for Nia or research. Either one.
Fair enough.
There's some treaty stuff that there's just
Was
political stuff
signed.
that there's political stuff going on, so Ziania can't like interact with them without
Interfere
it being
directly.
weird. We learned
Also,
about some idealons.
Mhm.
Vustal figured out which one is bothering him. Nemesis. We learned that Korvik is an Idealon of dreams, and Matron of Ravens is Idealon ? In my notes. So
yeah,
that's just
same.
a theory.
Yeah, it could. It
I mean, it did
sounds
mention
made
her as
up.
an Adela.
Yeah, it did
Yeah.
mention it, but it sounds like maybe this book did not get everything correct. So it could be that
Yeah, so
it did not
we're
get
dealing
other
with
stuff correct.
It
we're
seems
dealing
like
with a lot of
speculative work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unreliable
Also, I
narrative
was
romance.
watching.
Also,
I was
what?
watching the VOD, and a lot of the episode was Sassy Pants and Bastal getting really high off of Phage.
No,
Yeah, I know.
that was the one
Carrot
before. That was the one before. Um,
Yeah, but it
back
still
to the
happened.
last episode. Calamity. We learned about the Calamity.
Hmm.
With Marquette, the Forgotten City, which was primarily Dark Elves and Orcs.
Wow, thanks for the follow, Pantless
That thing
Tables.
got blown up by
Welcome to the
Gramoosh.
channel.
There is a
Yes, Steve.
Viridium meteor ? That struck the city. Corvix mentioned.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to knock
Jamil
on
is
the
Jamil is
thing.
maybe mentioned, but that's because we're connecting Dorts, and there was a guy that sounds a lot like him.
It only
And
supports
Jacobon's
Chrome and Firefox.
mentioned-
Hold on, let me log in on
I
my
think I
Chrome.
wrote down Thelmy, but I think that was more
I'll-
just
I'll-
speculation
I don't
again.
have- I have Firefox.
And then we learned a little bit about the treaty, and then we exited the palace. Void went towards the library, and everybody else went towards the refugees.
Hell yeah.
Also,
That's pretty accurate.
Ziania promised us that if we could solve the thing with the refugees and get her weapons, she's gonna help us find Naviask. Also, if it was Jamil who was mentioned, they called him their savior.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to
There was
quickly
also the
get
That's
a
part
not
with
good.
call from the
Soren,
next place.
the
Give me like 5
dream sequence.
That was before we came here. Before
Yeah, that was the stinger.
yeah, before we came to Feywild.
Oh, not well. Technically, yes, but also no.
There was
What do you
weird time
mean?
shenanigans going on, I think.
It
Oh yeah,
was-
and we
it
have
was
an
set
addicted
parallel-
bunny over here.
It was set parallel to the story, but it was also a flashback for Soren because he was remembering things. But also, he was not just remembering things; he could actually impact the things while he was remembering them.
Which is
So
why I said
it's very
time
complicated. Yeah,
shenanigans.
exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty
Anyways.
sure Soren absorbed the watch. That's where I'm going.
That sounds fun.
Somehow, it's why Sassy Pants has it. It's
I
just
don't
the broken version
like-
of it.
I don't like the direction that this is going.
No, it's like the what is it called, the essence of the watch. Soren has it now. So like the watch is just
Oh.
it's just a shell, right? It's like two things, right? One is like you as your body versus your soul, right? So the Soren has the soul of the watch, and the body is
God.
just lying
Yeah,
around
please.
with
Yeah, I
Listen,
learned about
I
that.
don't know about
Sassy.
your mood, and tell me off if I'm, like being off the mark right now here, but at least you have something inside of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have some
Yeah,
favorites.
Wow.
Something's inside of you at least.
I
Okay.
learned about the
Anyway,
body and the
some
soul
favorite.
from Death Stranding, where they explain hot and ka, and I didn't get any of it.
hot and cold.
Ha and ka.
Your ha and your car, your yes and your
That sounds
no.
like your mouth and your.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Or my
Yeah,
soul.
No.
You know.
there was
Nah,
stuff
no.
going on. Anyways, back to the game.
Yeah, never mind.
Yay.
Okay, you get my. Anyway, back to the thing.
Mission 35.
We are approaching the main party. As you all continue to walk the path that is, at least a couple of you have learned how to read maps, right? So as you continue to
Tonight.
walk the path that has been laid before you because of this map that you suddenly decided to learn how to read, you come across a clearing where the entire vibe of Feywild shifts. What lies in front of you is definitely not how Feywild looks traditionally. You're not entirely sure whether or not this is a recreation of another place or if the Feywild has adapted to its residents. You have reached the place called Echo's Rest. It
That's
feels
the
rather
bootleg.
desolate. Feels remote. It feels untouched. You
like
see
this.
people, you see children, but you don't understand what is happening. There's almost like a dome around you where the environment is different. There's no trees, there's no birds, there's no organisms which you would attribute to Feywild.
Almost
But you
dropped my
do see
dice.
organisms and trees and plants. Well, the ones that you do, which you would actually more align with, let's say, a drier, arid wasteland. You see kids playing with beetles, beetle racing. Some of them look up to you as you walk in, slightly threatened, slightly, like their conversation cease. And
Wait, do
then they
they
see
see?
that you're continuing to walk past and they continue their games.
Do they threaten us or do they see us as a
In this
threat?
entire region, there are multiple camps. The maps don't show them, my bad, because I do not have enough time to put them together. But there's multiple camps, campfires, and people sitting around talking, discussing, playing with different board games. Some of them look familiar, at least one of them looks very much
I'm just
like
checking
chess.
like audio levels on my OBS.
They all stop and stare and look at you as you walk in. What would
Probably
you all like to do?
turn my fans down for like better sound quality.
Oh,
How do we? How long did it take us to reach here?
Time is kind of weird.
And
It
the
feels
echo
like
is
it took you
kinda.
around 8 hours to reach here, but also you don't feel that tired. But also because the
My
journey
ears are
was
hurting now. I can't monitor this anymore.
this interesting, it
Oh,
also feels like it has been a week. You're not entirely sure.
Yeah, the last time we asked about time, Vustal lost the ability to say fuck, so
oh yeah, that
let's
happened.
Yeah, that
keep that
happened.
to
I forgot
ourselves.
about that. That happened.
Yeah, that happened. Okay, how do the people around here look like?
Some of them look human, some of them look orcish, some of them look a bit paler, dark elves. Some of them look like children, which would be somewhat mixed race. Some of them look to have red hair, some of them look to have brown hair, some of them look to have black hair. Most of them are wearing white headrest, which I can only describe as pagri. I don't know the English translation for it. I'm sorry.
Turban.
Turban, yes. Some of them are wearing white turbans. most of them are wearing what feels like loose pants, linen cloth, pretty light colored. Some of them are wearing vests over them. Some of them are wearing no shirts, just chilling. Some of them are smoking what seems to be hookah. Yeah, they're just chilling here and looking at you all.
Wait,
Most of them seem to be wearing some sort of makeup or the other. There's knocking here. If you guys hear it, I'm sorry. Most of them seem to be wearing some sort of makeup or the other. At least the ones which seem to value uh, their presentation more. But most of them are pretty plain, for lack of a better term.
I
Yeah,
just
you're
want to
saying.
talk to everyone before we talk to them. What's
Okay.
the
Group huddle.
hey group huddle, everyone?
Okay.
I know it's been quite hazy and I've been quiet for the past few hours or days. I can't remember, but just want to get a sense of how we're going to approach this diplomatically. Uh, are we permitted to reveal to them what happened ever since their time has ended? Things like that.
I think
I
that's gonna just complicate things if we talk
Yeah.
about the
I
outside
think
world.
we just
Okay.
try to get the objective and we
It's
deal with it
best
that
if we
way.
can, if it's best we can get to their leader and just talk to them directly.
Okay. Yeah. So I can deal with any information required from people, but I think someone who is a lot more persuasive should lead the conversations.
oh, persuasive, you say? And you see the rabbit
Zelda?
rubs his
No.
fingers, his
Yeah,
hands.
yeah,
No.
maybe not him.
Yeah, let's leave the rabbit out of this.
Wow.
Zelda?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Could you take charge in terms of the conversation?
Um,
I'm sorry, Mr. Pants. I'm sure you are persuasive, but like these are non-FAFO generally, so I don't know what are the rules here.
And we
We'll
don't know if they will try to eat you or not.
Uh,
So yeah.
yeah
and it's also kind of our problem, so we'll deal with
yeah.
it.
What do you mean it's
Oh.
your problem? It's my problem
Yeah,
too.
he's
Like
with
I'm also
us.
trying to solve this
Fair.
situation, but like whatever works for you, it's fine. He just reaches into his pocket, pulls out his tin, pulls
God.
Please don't do
Again.
that too much while you're here.
another.
Yeah, see, this
Why
is
not?
probably why we don't. You seem to have a pro.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking hell.
Oh, that feels so good.
yeah.
Oh.
This guy,
Ew.
dude.
It feels
Okay.
really. It feels
Every time you do
oddly
that,
very sexual.
yeah, every time you do that, we get reminded of you actually having never done.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I said.
You know what? You should make him roll the wild magic table every time he snorts.
No,
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 no.
no, no, no,
Hilarious.
don't do
Don't make
that.
it worse.
No,
Don't make it worse.
We want to die.
No,
We
there should
will
be
die.
consequences to all of us.
Oh.
Why us? What
He's a
I wanna
wild magic
deal with
sorcerer.
him
Come on.
doing ferret powder. Let's just find who's ever
May I
in
help
charge
you?
and then find the research people.
Oh,
Yes.
hi.
Hello.
Sorry, we were just talking very loudly amongst ourselves.
Other
We've
things.
come to have a conversation with uh, you all. Is there? Do
Who's
you
in
all have
charge
any?
here?
Do you all have any council or leaders or anyone like that who can represent the group?
This person who is sort of like your height, but slightly more lanky, just, looking at you with one of their hands in their pockets. Look behind themselves and you start noticing that a couple of people have stood up and are now surrounding you. Who's asking?
Oh no.
By the way, DM, did we get any names for the people that we were supposed to look?
Nope.
No names.
No.
Nope.
No.
We just
You know
got
what?
what they did.
Give me 1 minute. There's some noise here. I just want to make sure that gets
Alert.
resolved. One second.
Okay, guys, do not start a fight.
At a fight. Do it.
We should do this.
No, Void, you're not even
Do it
here.
This
before.
is-
Yeah, exactly why I said start the fight. Let me join in.
No.
That'll be hilarious if I just go flying through as soon as you guys start the fight. That'll be
Please,
awesome.
no. We don't need to do
Do
this.
it. Do it. Do
They're mostly
it.
just civilians
is-
anyway.
This is not us. These are worse than civilians. They're refugees. There's a treaty of non-aggression here.
They're
Ah,
war
okay.
refugees, yeah. Wow. Here comes the wow. Everyone hide the kids. Hide the kids recaps.
No, only
You need to
baby
stop
fake
saying this stuff.
Ashla.
What? No, she is Ashla.
She's not
Fake
fake.
Ashla.
That's her name. That's her name.
I'm sorry,
her
I
name.
don't believe it. Fake Ashla is all I'm gonna call.
No, that's just teenager Ashla. She's teen Ashla.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's baby Ashla.
Wow.
It's like we can't call the rabbit fake sassy pants.
Wow.
Can?
Hey, sorry
What's
about that.
stopping us?
Welcome back,
Okay,
Dave.
that's a
Like,
different
but it's
thing.
the
Yeah, you can call a rabbit fake sassy pants.
What?
Yeah, let's
know what's going on.
not let Void go all Churchill on these guys.
I'm not yet arrived.
Wha-
Come
Void's
on.
not
I
hit
said
there,
you guys start
so-
so I can arrive.
Your void is not here.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
I mean, he wants to commit war crimes already. So
No,
Yeah.
I want you guys to start committing war crimes so I can join.
No,
in.
No,
That's
of
the
course,
difference.
definitely.
We
Yeah, that's a
obviously
very
won't.
big difference. Yes.
What makes you think that Zelda will permit that?
Shit, you're right. Fuck.
Yeah.
We have a lawmaker
anyway.
among us.
So,
Okay.
what's happening and where are we going
Uh,
with this?
How
I
many people
immediately put my
surrounded
hands
us?
up.
Not many, just like 4 or 5 max.
Are they
I
armed?
put my hands up.
Most of them are not armed. One of them has like a stick.
Okay,
great.
cool. I'll just put my hands up and say, hi, we're friends. My name is Ashla. Let me introduce my compatriots here. This is Zelda, Elvis,
Whoa,
Bustal, and Sassy Pants. Now that we are, now
I
that we
speak
have
in
named,
Ashla's ears.
You
And just say,
Oh.
people
why are
here.
you giving us? They giving them our names from the Feywild, man.
oh,
That's not cool.
we will keep our names. I'm just informing you of them.
I have no intention of taking your names.
Okay.
Elvis just steps
Then-
in front and says, "Okay, guys, there's no need for aggression. We're just here to talk. There's no harm done to anyone. We're
No
just
one's
here for
aggressive.
conversation."
We are inquiring as for why you have arrived at our refuge.
Yeah, we don't really know much about that ourselves, but do you guys have some form of leadership over here that we can talk to?
Whatever business you have, I want you to at least lay it out in front of us before we are comfortable enough to, let you in our group.
Okay.
Yeah,
Essentially,
that's
We
totally
are
fair.
cautious people, and for good reason.
okay.
Yeah, you have every right to be cautious. We're not going to question anything about that. It's completely fine. We want you to be as comfortable in this situation as you can. I look at Zelda and I
Many
say,
words, no answers. Guys,
We
if you
just
want
need your
us
help.
not to be nervous, just answer our questions.
We just need your help.
Okay, that's a great start. Go ahead.
We know that there are many amongst you who are very skilled in craftsmanship, in armory, in blacksmiths, whatever the verb is for blacksmithing. That
Some
is
of the
blacksmithing.
people around you sort of like chuckle as you mention the stuff.
We know that clearly we are not skilled in those areas. We know that there are many of you who are. We seek your help, and in return, we will try to do whatever help that we are capable of to you. if it is within our reach and within our abilities to do so.
You said your name was Ashla, right?
Yeah.
Okay, come on here. Sort of like just gives out. The person who's talking to you sort of just gives out his hand to you.
I take it.
Come, sit down. All of you, come, sit.
So internally, here's what's happening with Ashla. Ashla is like really the reason why she's like really pushing for this is selfishly, internally, this is like once in a lifetime opportunity to talk to people from a different era. Like the
I
amount
get
of
your logic.
that's still that like urge of like, oh, I need to collect knowledge,
As
something
much
that nobody
information as
has
possible.
access to.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
that's still driving me. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's just my mechanism. But yeah.
Understood.
Elvis is gonna just whisper to Zelda and say, I didn't think making promises as soon as we get here is gonna be a way to accomplishing a goal, but let's see how this goes.
Um,
Be ready if anything goes south. I say this to
Everyone,
Zelda.
okay.
DM,
Everyone sat down. Go ahead.
check your DMs, and yes, Ustal does sit down.
Just say it out loud. It's fine.
Yeah, does he have any memories from the war that was mentioned, Ustal? He
No,
doesn't remember
you were
stuff, right?
not a participant to this war. No.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Um, you all sat down.
Yes.
Yes.
Reluctantly, you sort of just like you see very small benches around a now extinguished campfire. Some of the pieces are still smoldering. There's like sort of like a pot on top of it. This seems very rudimentary. Just uh, just a couple of what's it called? Wooden logs, and on top of it there's like a cauldron with something bubbling in it. Some of the people who are sitting around it are sipping something from it. They all take little earthen glasses, pour something in it, and hand it to you. It feels warm. Okay, so Ashla, I asked you, hey, who are you? Why have you come here? And the answer that you're giving me is your name and something about needing blacksmiths and something about helping us in times of need. You get what I'm saying here, right? Like this seems vague to amount to nothing, you know?
Yeah, but
Don't be
I
nervous.
understand.
We are people, we are civilized people. I know the kind of information that some Feywild people spread about us. Yep, you know, barbarians and all that. Yep. Tell us, what's up?
Yeah, we are not really from Feywild as well, so we don't really believe any of the things that they say anyway.
Okay.
We don't know what they say about you, and we are ourselves from Exandria.
Oh, um, from Exandria, and you look all around, and people's gaze have shifted now. It's definitively more threatening. More threatened,
Oh,
Oh
actually.
no.
More
can
cautious.
I do can I
Good
do an
job.
insight
Good job,
check?
Ashla.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What do you want to gauge from their body language?
Uh, I want to gauge how they're feeling, or like what, like, is it like they want to, do they think that we're from the other side of the war that's going to fight them, or they see us as like bad, or like what their intentions are, like,
Roll me for it.
All
can I guide myself?
Uh, sure.
Let's see how the roll goes.
it's great. Oh, that's actually a
Mm-hmm.
very good one.
They look at you as well, that's the only example I can give you. Immediately post freedom and India's independence, we would look at white people.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I get it.
Okay.
Nice.
Um, I'll say I I can see that my words have caused a stir amongst you all, but you can see that from my very first word, I have been honest and forthcoming, and I have no hidden intention or deception.
Someone from the back, pretty young, like, if they were human, it would be 17, but they're orc. Well, what hidden intention? You haven't even shared your real intentions yet. Any intentions? Like, how do we know if you're lying when you have not said anything?
Okay,
Dialogues.
I've said that we need your expertise. We're in need of quality craftsmanship and weaponry.
Listen,
And
this is the DM to Vignesh.
yeah,
You're telling them that you need labor, and
yeah,
these
Basic.
people would not react positively to that. You need to
fair.
give them some sort of information which like is contextual, like they who sent you, what you're here for, and that kind of thing. You're saying that you want their people to work for you. Is that what you're asking?
Hmm.
That is what she's asking.
I'm
Yes.
gonna step forward and I'm going to pull out a seal from my pocket. It is Yanya's seal, or like a stamp that I'm assuming I would have because I work with her so closely. Is that an okay assumption to make?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all visibly slightly unclench their jaws.
Okay. Okay. Hello. Hi. See, this is why you let the rabbit from the Feywild talk to people who are living in the Feywild, whether they're from the Feywild or not. But hi, hello. I am Sassy, Sassy Pants. No relation. And I am here on behalf of Zania from the Unseelie Court. Uh, we would like your help with some shenanigans and chaos, and we are not here to exploit you for labor. That is not why we are here. But we are here to help, to ask for help and see if we can help you in any way. More something like a quid pro quo situation, sort of thing. Mainly, we're trying to figure out stuff about, and he pauses to think. And this is me going to ask the DM or like ask the players above the table, are we okay with telling them directly that we're here about the Feywild, about the Ruinous Born stuff, or no? If everyone's okay with it, then I'll tell them. If not, then I'll
Well,
figure something else out.
You can just say there's some threat that we're trying to stop.
yeah, I
Okay,
think
yeah.
I was not okay with letting them know that we are influenced by Xianya in the first place. But
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
But
they seem to
too
be
bad.
okay
But
with it so
Ziania is
far.
the one who helped them get this place set up, right? So like they would trust her. That's why I went with that.
Yeah.
I won't hold that to on a candle, but okay, let's go.
Okay, so there is another threat coming up that is that might be a problem to us and to you. So we're here to help gather information about it and see if we can figure out a way to help each other. That's all I'm able to tell you right now. But as we talk, I'll be able to give you more information. I hope that's enough.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay,
Let's go.
where is my thing? Sassy parents, persuasion.
Can I guide him?
Joe?
Uh,
How are you? Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
it's-
I'm sorry, I was gonna say is, I'm gonna just step up and pat him on the shoulder and say, he might not look like it, but what he says is official, so maybe take his word for.
That's so funny.
Oh, no, that's actually good.
Nice.
16.
And what exactly does Her Highness think we can offer?
Um, information about the. And he just points at the moon.
Rudis is not out yet, but
Oh,
sure.
fuck.
Like,
He points at an empty space. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's just
Joe,
in the
look
sky.
up.
There's nothing there.
and there's sort of like a bird passes through.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
All right.
yeah. We definitely need to
it's
know
about,
more about that bird. Mm-hmm.
It's about the moon.
The other one.
The moon.
Okay.
Yeah, the scary one.
Yeah. We have significant knowledge about that. All right. Well, drink your teas.
Does the tea seem
That
safe?
sounds so-
Only one way to find out.
Drink it, drink
Vostal is
it,
trying
drink
to.
it.
Vostal's not going to drink it. He's just going to like smell it first, a little bit, see
No, I'm
what it
drinking it.
smells like, and then drink it.
Okay.
Ashna's gonna drink
Seems like
it
tea.
with like
Seems
Ashna's
like
gonna
tea.
drink it in a way that in an apologetic way. Like, I'm sorry for like making this a mess. I'm drinking your tea. Like not visibly like I'm sorry I fucked up kind of way.
Uh,
You all drink the tea, and the world around you starts to get hazy.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
Get
Okay.
You
robbed.
spin me right
We
round,
will-
baby, right round.
We will pause here on this, and we'll go to the other one that is
Oh,
left behind in our party. Void.
Yes.
You
I knew it, Chad. It
asked,
wasn't tea.
well, perhaps not out of your own will. You asked Yanya to help out with your family and
Yes,
their
yes.
history and such. And you were directed to visit a nearby
Ustad has been
library,
lied
which
to.
seems to contain some information on lineages. You're not entirely sure where these people are taking you, but the people who helped you out, the hedgehog and fuck, I forgot her
Arena.
name again.
And Helen.
Yeah, and Helen. Arena and Helen are taking you to a library. The journey there is short. Perhaps because of your determination to find out more, perhaps because you're three people pretty dedicated towards finding this place. But soon, the path in front of you starts to light up. You see a couple of fireflies here and there, and then it almost feels like there's a line of fireflies. You have never seen fireflies swarm, but that's perhaps the closest approximation to the behavior of these creatures that you can say.
Hmm?
They almost form two lines between which you can walk. You keep walking, and you see these lines go up a huge tree with silver leaves and just encircle almost every branch, every leaf of this, and then come back down. And as you're walking, suddenly your foot encounters something. It's a staircase. And you
Oh.
start walking up the staircase above this tree. Immediately you're stopped. There's a creature who steps out of the tree's bark itself.
Oh,
Deer-like face, antlers, nose, but a pretty humanoid mouth. It's kind of weird. Eyes which seem like two balls made up of polished wood. It's hard to know where they're looking, but they sort of like gesture towards you. What do you seek? And whose authority do you climb this tree on?
Oh. This is still related to the questions I sent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anna?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're here
Cool,
for
cool,
this.
cool. Cool. So then I basically does it does this person look like I don't know, important figure or like a god or like
Looks like a guard.
guard or god?
Guard.
Guard. Okay, cool. Guard. So then I'm going to just nod and say I was sent here by Queen Ziania to get answers regarding my family history.
I'm gonna let you just above the table rephrase that if you want to.
Because
Because of reasons.
Yeah.
Sealy and unsealy. Okay,
Yep.
right. Okay, never mind. Scrap that. I have come to the Feywild to find out about my family lineage. I only know what I think I remember about them. My parents' name were Tisha and Kyrios Daris. I'm trying to find information about them. They were murdered in front of me when I was a child, but a lot of that memory is gone, and I'm trying to find out everything I can about who they were and who I am and my lineage. Say that.
The creature sort of like just waits for a second. Like,
Mhm.
you're not entirely sure what's happening.
I'll wait
Family
patiently.
lineage is here. But on whose authority do you
the
walk
but.
these steps?
There is a but.
This is a sanctuary, not for everyone. If I allow anyone to walk these steps, it'll be chaos. Go home, little one.
I see that and I'm like, I remove my not remove, I take out my medallion and I show, does this help? Does this give any context?
I don't remember what Pustal's Void's medallion is
You
about.
take out your medallion with. Do you want to describe it for the party?
I need to find my notes.
I
I don't remember what.
Wait, I have it. I can ping it for you. Ping.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. You pinged it.
And one more. Ping.
Okay, so it's a I think bright golden image. Sorry, it's a medallion, and it has this image of Lady Elmenor, an archfey.
an
And
archfey.
there it has this. Wait, where's that message?
Oh,
Crap, skipping it.
fun
There's
shenanigans.
this engraving written as well that says, "In this dance between chaos and order, let home your sanctuary." Basically, it's this beautiful.
Oh. It's supposed to be let home be your sanctuary.
Let whom
Let home be your sanctuary.
be a sanctuary. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Let home be your sanctuary, and it's this. It's very special. It kind of it's like a coin, basically.
Oh, this is from
And,
January of 2024.
Yeah. I wrote it long back.
It's such a
it's
long
10
time
rupee
ago,
coin,
huh?
for those who don't know. So it has that kind of, I mean, size wise for.
Yeah, it's disguised as like a
Indians
regular
here.
coin when it's not in Feywild.
Yes. And only like fey creatures can read it, or people from the Feywild. But like they don't, anyone else can't like understand specifically. But so I just show that.
and then sort of like whispers your parents' name, and it gets absorbed in the tree back again. And in front of you, the stairs continue to pop up as you put your foot down one after the other.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Yes.
You continue walking up, and now the sort of like the swarm of fireflies seem to be guiding you towards a specific branch, a specific leaf, even. You keep walking, and behind you, you look, and the other two have stopped. They're not authorized to come with you on this journey.
Yeah. I thank them.
Should we go back?
If you can wait, that'll be great. But if not, yes, go back. Don't put yourself in danger. Or maybe you can give me guidance to find my way back.
How we get down from there, honestly?
The
But
way
we'll wait.
back is
It just says like I don't know how you're gonna get down from that tree.
Okay, just wait then if you can. Thanks.
Yep, we're waiting.
Wait. Continue.
Okay, so you continue, and I need you to give me an acrobatics check as you try to go up one of like some of the narrowest branches up to a leaf, a single leaf.
Okay. Does this like have the potential of me falling? Do I know?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm
It's good.
gonna
You're like 100 foot above ground at this point.
wow.
I'm gonna keep my grappling
Wow.
hook ready just in case as backup. But okay, I'm gonna do acrobatics check.
Why is trying to be monkey? Wow.
Not great, but okay. 16.
This is
Yes,
Abaron
good
Nano
enough, it's
streams
fine.
sad.
The risk is higher than the DC. You go up, you go up, you go on the narrowest branches of this copper tree towards a golden leaf. And at that point, you remember this. You remember what this is. You remember being told about this sometime, somewhere. This is the Book of Leaves, where your family's entire history is supposed to be recorded. Not just the past, but the future.
Oh. That's
This is for favors, essentially. What's that ancestry website called? 23andMe.
Oh
Wow.
no! Oh fuck! Full data
Not
breaches.
that way. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
the one that's
Shit.
closing down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm having.
Sure. Have take your time.
Okay. You
This
go up to the
is
leaf,
such a beautiful
and
song,
it's
by the way.
larger than you expected because, like,
So
when you
good.
look up, these trees
Beautiful.
and the branches and the leaves look regular sized.
Mm.
But when you go up, they're larger. It's about a foot long. There's random sections of this leaf which describe a lot about your family. Its past, your grandparents, and the names, everything. You read about how they went to the material world to look for a different life. Not even there was no problems. They just wanted an adventure. You read
Nice.
about how they became friends with the friends of people of the Sealy Goat. How they came into their profession as you know it.
What was their profession? The court people. Is it ministers?
It was information gathering.
Nice. I love it.
They were the spies, the James Bond.
Nice. Fuck
Or
yeah.
yeah, or what was that other movie with Angelina Jolie and whatever Brad Pitt? I don't remember. Anyway,
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, yes.
Fuck
They were Mr.
yeah.
and Mrs.
Fuck
Smith
yeah.
of their generation. People are weird then. And at that point, you notice how you're reading this, but this is not written in common.
Oh.
It's written in almost like a poem in Sylvian.
Oh.
It's kind of difficult to focus on it. It's easier to just understand it. But you still try to read the words rather
And
than
I
the
love the music for
meaning.
this game. The music is so good.
And the poem sort of like goes towards your parents'
Such a good
final
job with the music
mission
as well.
before they had you, before they retired, and before they were murdered. Two war
God.
faces, not their own, moving like shadows before the dawn. They carried fire in their hands and burnt, a star
This is
unmade,
interesting.
a fate unspun. Why do I write this stuff when I know I cannot read it?
It's so
Beneath
cool
the
though.
twin
What do
lit
you mean?
moon, they ran to shifting shades in midnight's hand, through quiet fields and ancient stone, where war and faith drew lines in sand. They stood before the gates of
Love the
gods and
love the
did not
descriptions
kneel
that Nanos give.
and did not bow. They swore no oaths, they sang no prayers, but carried
Nanos?
faith
Nano
within
kids.
their vow. A stolen light, a whispered prayer, a star once bound by hands unkind. To those who wept and called its name, to steal back is not theft, it's returning a heart to its chest. Would like to continue reading.
Dang.
Yeah, sure. I love the poem, by the way. Both of them are so nice. Yeah, I continue reading.
They crossed the
crossed-
lines. Yeah, go ahead. If you want to read it,
Oh,
good.
okay, no, you read it. You did
No,
all the work.
this is actually cooler if you do it.
Okay. They crossed the lines of king and priest, where no roads led and none could chase, to weave the light into their love and hide it in their child's embrace. Some must be consumed by the path we walk. We do not take the light, it becomes who we are. Tree they raised with love and fire, but fate will carve its quiet toll. Tree fell silent, cold and still, but one the beacon would not let go. Child woke where stars should end, a vessel left, but not a friend. Light had lived within their chest, soul remade, but fate unplanned. No name remained, no past to find, only void with empty hands and a sharpened mind. Return the light, undo the chains, bring back dawn,
Dang.
release the tide. What is taken can never be free, for what is hollow, whole it shall be. But only with blood shall the earth be healed, only in sacrifice shall fate be sealed. So cool.
Dang, that was fun. That
Make
was
me
fun.
another acrobatics check.
Oh,
Fuck yeah, let's go dance. Damn.
You read this and sort of the picture
fuck.
comes into focus for you.
so wholesome.
You see, you understand what happened. Your folks were not stealing, they were not thieves. Because to steal back is not theft. They were trying to get back someone's God. People who pray. Give me 1 second. My throat is weird.
Oh no.
Oh no. That was beautiful. That was so good. Dang.
Yeah, sorry. They were trying to bring back what was lost. They were trying to find the gods of the starving faithful. They believe in something purer than this whole material of life and death. They figure that there's more to it. Actually, this is a different tangent. I don't think you know that by this point. But they
Okay.
they stole back the beacon. They wove it into their own child. That was you.
Nice.
And then the beacon left.
Fucking
You
hell,
should have
dude.
died that day,
Okay.
but the beacon somehow saved you. Now, this poem does not end with just that, with your past. It also gives you a path to your future. Return the light, undo the chains,
Fun.
bring back the dawn, release the tide. What is taken can never be free. For what is hollow, the void, whole it shall be.
Oh.
Man, this is
Or
great.
perhaps the hollow means something else. Doesn't matter. But you have a path forward. You know what to do. Or perhaps not. But you at least have a different sense of motivation. You hold the leaf in your
Yeah.
hand, and only you can answer the question, do you cry?
Yeah, 100%. Come on.
With
Definitely.
your tears falling 100 foot down, you see them fall, and then one of them stops falling, just suspended in midair. And at that point, you realize, much like how feather and a hammer fall at the same time, you're falling with it.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
And at
I'm
that
going
point,
to-
when you're falling, you crave for your family, and you fall right next to them, back at the Echo's rest, where the rest of the party is still sitting on the tea.
Okay.
No, but do you think it's fair to say that the tears don't fall; they crash around him?
Nice.
Nice.
No, really? Come on.
That was a pun. I
Wow.
did not get it,
I was
buddy.
thinking
No,
the same.
it
I
was
was
so.
thinking the
I
same,
think
but
it's
I
wrong.
didn't say it. So.
Man, I don't know anything about music.
I don't either. I just say nice. That usually gets
I
people
don't know
to
which
shut up.
song you're talking about. Yeah.
We
It's
need a
Bulletproof by Valentine.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't remember that song.
I
Oh,
do
hey,
not
bud.
either.
But sure. Oh. Hi.
Wow, I'm tripping so hard. I feel like Void is here.
No, she is.
I'm here.
This tea is really strong.
Yeah, it even sounds like her. Yeah,
Oh,
and I
Lord.
should know. I've had my fair share of getting high. That
Yeah. We're sure you do.
The first step to admitting a problem is admitting a problem.
your friend,
It's
I
not a
presume.
problem.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Would you like
Just
to
wave.
for us to give him the tea too? Give her the tea too?
I don't know. What do you want? Some tea that gets you high?
Where am I again?
Here,
Just don't
hey
cry.
buddy,
Here.
have some tea. And they sort of like lift you up, dust you off, and just hand you a warm tea.
Okay. I drink it. Fuck it.
Lovely.
Yeah, hi, bud. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey, where's Arena and Alan?
Who?
The hedgehog
Oh.
lady and
yeah.
I think they're still waiting there.
oh,
Can you send them a message? I look at Sassy Pants and I ask
let's see.
Wait, who are we sending messages?
to fuck, what's their name, dude? The two people who I
Arena
left
and-
behind. Arena
Arena
and-
and
I
Han
got it.
Helen.
I got it.
Arena and Han Helen.
I send a message to Arena because I think she's the more responsible one, and I say, if Void showed up with us, come here if you wish. Otherwise, you're good. Smile.
Glad, but
Oh,
where's here?
Refugees.
Oh. No, you gotta
It's fine.
send again.
Okay,
No,
doesn't matter. Before
matter,
you
okay.
guys can, yeah, they know where
They
you're
know you're
going.
fine.
It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fucking hell.
You start to experience visions, and the first person to notice this is Vustal, because Vustal, this is just every Wednesday for you. You notice people walking through other people, and you're like, "Oh fuck, it's happening again." The the vision issues,
Uh-huh.
and other people also start noticing the effects. Then you start feeling heavy. Then you start feeling extremely light. And for a second, you thought this was just drugs. But you realize that you're rising up from your chairs and benches. So it's definitely something. The gravity is shifting. Then the entire environment shifts. The world around you almost the reality around you almost cracks like glass. It fractures. And you see constellations drifting in and out of alignment above you. Floating islands appear, disappear, crumbling at the edges, as if the world itself is trying to forget them. The land becomes ethereal and unstable, shifting between what you know it is to be and what it is. This feels like a place caught in a memory. This feels like a town forgotten. Vostal, you recognize this place from your last nightmare.
Oh no.
Oh.
But it is much more desolate, much more destroyed. The buildings around you are crumbled.
You know.
The refuge is sorry, it's from yeah.
It's okay.
The refuge itself is now a half-sunken temple where you're sitting. But around you, you see not the dozen people you saw earlier. Now there's like hundreds, thousands even. Elvin, Orcish, walking around, different attires, buildings have different runes on them. This is what remains of Kyle Moro, the town which was underneath Ank'harel. This is where we'll take a break.
Sweet.
Dang.
That was awesome. Thanks now.
Thank you. Okay, let's come back 7:30. Oh, 7:15. Oh, 7:20. 7:30. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15
Okay.
minutes
That
works.
works. Yep.
Alright.
Okay, good. I need to get more drinks.
You guys then. Damn. That was beautiful. Amazing poetry by Nano there. And we are in a new place. Curious to see how that links up with the Wustal and the nightmare that he had. I would say it was a dream. Actually, deja vu might be pretty fitting here. But nobody knows what this place is, and let's see if Wustal can make the link. Why he's here? What is this place? Why did he dream about it? Why did he see it in a nightmare? Anyways, that was really good. Entire thing with void and the poem, beautiful. We are on a break for the next 5 to 15 minutes. So we're just going to be chilling and relaxing. I think what my plan is going to be, we're going to be doing some D&D, and later on I might do some Minecraft. I haven't decided yet. I might take a break before that though. Maybe like an hour-long break or something. The RP server is also supposed to open today, so we might hop on there. Depending on what happens, how happens, etc. We'll see. We'll go from there. It's gonna be a fun one. And the session has been beautiful so far. I've been loving it. That entire thing was so good. Got to appreciate the team for that. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube till people come back. Because I do not have anything else to do right now. We could have done some Balatro maybe, but Balatro, no, no Balatro. This is like a new channel I found, which is like very funny. It's fun. It's a good watch. It's called Chat History. I just saw like a video from it today, and I've been watching that for a while. Echoes correct spell kar de. I just copied it from somewhere, man. Is the spelling wrong? Yeah, it's echoes. I just copied what the DM sent me. I think the DM didn't notice the spelling error either. Suyash, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. How are you doing today? Good to see you here. What's up? Welcome aboard. How's the day been? क्या हाल चाल भाई? काफी टाइम हो गया देखे हुए. I don't see. Does everybody have the spelling wrong in their echoes? Yeah, the DM sent echoes instead of echoes. I didn't check the spelling. I just copy pasted it because yeah. Sassy, however, fixed the spelling there. So there's that. We're on a break currently. We're going to be back shortly. DM can't even do English. DM can. DM is actually pretty good, but I don't know. The last title was decided in between the last session, so something might have something might have slipped under the crack. Oh shit. मुझे भी खेलना है D&D. Will not play with us, only with others. But I suck at running games. That's the issue. I'm not a good DM. I cannot run games. If anybody in our group can run games, I will play. That's not the issue. I just suck at running sessions, at scheduling sessions, at planning sessions, and at running them. That is the only reason I'm not doing D&D. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not doing D&D is because I'm not happy with the sessions I run. So I just don't want to do them anymore. You don't understand. If anybody else is willing to run a session, I will join in immediately. But no one will. You don't. What do you mean, what the heck? You can't just get better out of thin air. I know I can't get better out of thin air, but I am. See, the thing is, I've been playing D&D for so long and I've seen so many amazing DMs, like DM games. I have very high expectations of what a session must look like. And when I run one, I do not meet my own expectations. So I'm like, fuck, this sucks. I'm not doing this. So I just don't do it. Trolling. What do you mean trolling? But I was hoping we could finish your campaign, but you don't want to run sessions online, which sucks because we could have finished the campaign easily if you just ran the sessions online. But no, not gonna run sessions online. Guess who left? What do you mean, bro? As what I'm saying, you could have easily completed the sessions if you ran them, online. But nope. Nuh-uh, I don't run sessions online, he says. Well, guess what? We can't do D&D in person because everybody else is going to be everywhere else on the... Would rather... No, people do pay attention. Dude, the easiest way to I pay attention because I'm streaming the game. And I would have loved to stream it as well. Get some production there. Get some nice cards. I can make maps now because I'm learning Dungeon Alchemist as well. So you have maps as well. No, see, Nitish isn't. That's an exception though. Tarush is for sure paying attention. So Venki won't join. Venki is like, we can forget Venki now. Venki might join. No, Venki will. I can assure you, Venki will be paying attention. Tarush ka net will die. No, Tarush, bro, he just. I met him today. He's like, we need to play D&D. I'm like, how though? He said, I get 5G. Tarush will be fine. The only problem child is Nitish. No, Tarush should be fine. Venki, I trust. Nitish is the problem child. Shiva, you know Shiva. You just call him, he'll be there. Is it? I will, bro. You can run it, bro. You'll be fine. And we have Shiva. You can call Shiva anytime, bro. You know Shiva. You call him, he'll be there. No. How do you expect me to run a game when nobody pays attention, bro? People will pay attention. It'll be fine. No, you should do this because in physical D&D is not happening. You need to understand this. In-person D&D is not a thing for us. We need to finish that campaign online. There will be one session in person. When do you think will be? No, but wait, hold on. But no. But here's the thing. No, where Nitish and Venki are coming April 1st. You're coming in April end. When are we meeting, bro? Just run it online, dude. Finish the campaign. It was such a good campaign as well. God damn it. At some point this year. Look, you agree to run the session, I will agree to stream the session. It's as simple as that. My keyboard is about to die. Where's my cable? I will also go Delhi this August. I will be in Chandigarh this August. Probably. Look, you agree to run the game. I will stream the game, okay? And I will, Chandigarh is pretty close. I can come to Delhi. That won't be an issue. Bro, try once now. I think you did try though. I like the campaign. This will never happen. No, I like the campaign. Please do complete it, man. Come on. I will sit down and do. I know you have tried. I'm saying I will sit down. I will make cards and stuff so we can stream the game and we can have like good session. Do this, please. I can't run. That's the issue. I cannot run a game. No, you should. No, you should run the game because the campaign was good. I'll make the cards and maps and stream. I'll do all those three. All you have to do is run the session. No. Very simple solution. You run the session. I'll worry about the cards, the maps, and the stream. All you have to do is run the session. Wow. You'll never get me to run online. Bro, do it, man. Need to finish that campaign. Come on. It's been a while. That thing needs to end. Maybe one session. No, see, dude. Let's one shot. No, bro. Campaign is fine. I have been playing online campaigns for such a long time and I've had good experiences with it. This session is online. This has been running for what, 2 years now, and it's been a lot of fun. It will. You just got to run it. I'm telling you. What am I saying? I've had this campaign run for 2 years. This is the second campaign, and it's been a lot of fun. You're all streamers. No, not all of us are streamers. 2 of us are streamers. 3 of us are streamers. Rest are normal people. My players are not this. No, bro. See, here's the thing. If you see, the only reason like this works, right, is because first of all we are doing it kind of semi-professionally. So we have like a good setup. We have like everything set up for like a stream. We can get that done with our group, and I'm pretty sure, dude. Tarush is down to play. Venki, I know, will also join for D&D. Nitish, I am not sure about. Shiva will join in. Arpan will also for sure join in. The only issue you'll have is with Nitish. The rest of the people will join in. No, Venki will join in for D&D. Trust me, Venki will join in for D&D. We can substitute Arpan for Arush. Shiva will come. Trust me, bro. Have you dude? You don't understand. You underestimate him. He will come. I know him. He will come. I trust in him, bro. I trust in Shiva. I know him better than. Yeah, I know you know him, but I trust him. You don't. That's an issue. Motherfucker, what? I trust him, bro. It's that easy. What did you not get? I trust him. He will be there. I will run max one shot. I'm not running campaign. I mean, dude, I don't think I agree with the for me or the place. I guess it's depends on DM to DM, bro. But it's just harsh reality. Like scheduling D&D IRL is pain. Because here's the thing. I know a lot of players, but they're like some are from Hyderabad, some are from Bangalore. You motherfucker sitting in Mumbai. So scheduling IRL sessions is just not possible half the time. That's the thing. You're sitting in Mumbai, one of us is in Bangalore, one of us is in Delhi, one of us is here with me. One, I don't even know where Shiva is. Arush is somewhere else. So it's really not possible to like do IRL sessions. Too bad, GG. Unfortunate we didn't finish. Fuck you. Too bad. It's not happening, brother. That's fine then. We shall not have D&D then. We will have D&D, we won't. That's very sad. All the best. I go now. What have you? What are you gonna do? League? What is plan? Spend time with family. Ah, nice. Anyways, have a good day. Take care. See you around. Let me know if you're playing anything else except League. Because I don't do League. Anything else works. Oh, by the way, I was thinking of doing Minecraft again, like modern Minecraft, and I was looking for people to join. How is it 2 man? Who else do you have? Oh wait, you mean you and me? Sure, I'm down. I was thinking of starting modded though. I had like a few mod packs in mind, and I had like another friend who was interested. But we can do hardcore, definitely. Come, uh, download Essential, and we can get started with that. Anyways, see you around. Take care. Uh, okay, I will set up a server. I'll make Earth set up a server. We'll like join in. I'll like call my friends as well. See you around. Have a good day. Take care. We're still on the break because the DM has not returned. Just waiting on the DM to return. We've just been having an argument on stream. Don't worry, that was one of my friends. We'll be right back from break. Yes. And the session is so much fun. I have like a few more fun things planned. I'll need to discuss with the DM. We'll see how that happens and what happens there. Yo, oh, we're back. Let's get back to some D&D chat. Let's go. Where's Discord? Where's Discord gone? There we are.
4 or 5.
We have
Like,
returned.
Yeah.
Let's do 5 siblings.
Well, one of them's dead, so it's 4, really.
Oh,
Siblings,
no.
siblings. This is my brother and this is my sister. We are siblings and we care for each other.
What is that
I don't know
from?
that reference.
Yeah,
I
don't
have
end
no
that.
clue.
I think Sassy's references are something.
Because we know how that ends. And
Oh no. I'm so glad chat you didn't hear this. I'm just figuring out my OBS. There we go.
In the
We're back.
writing room to be like, I don't know, the bring up the idea of perversion, you know? Just to be like, I don't know, guys, this might come off wrong. That's all you need.
But also that commercial is quite old, if I'm not wrong, right? I mean, it's not a recent
it's
one.
Like, it's like 2000. 8,
Yeah,
9.
2000
That's why I've
something.
never heard of it.
People were born in 2008. It's that
Yeah,
old.
exactly.
People are born every year.
I know, but don't remind me of that.
My friend's kid was born last year.
Oh god.
Yeah, but that's a child. It's fine.
Yeah,
See,
he's a
children
little guy.
being born is fine, but adults being born in 2000s
Oh, yeah, adults.
is like, yeah.
Yeah, my brother was born in 2000.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah,
What do you-
mine was
Imagine
99,
being an
so I
adult.
get it.
I mean, nobody honestly is. We just all fake it.
Yeah, I generally thought that you get sort of like an information package and then you become an adult, like when I was a child.
Right?
No, I,
Right?
me too.
I
I
also
think a
had
lot
the
of people do. They're like, oh,
a lot
okay,
of
okay, jackass, get out there.
Mhm.
And it's like, what?
Fuck do you mean? What do you
Like,
mean?
tell
This
me
was
this.
Free trial is over. Now get out.
this was especially true for like more 90s kids.
Yeah. I'm at least glad that younger generations are at least getting some a little more help and
Uh-huh.
preparation
Sure. Yeah,
for
I
some people.
guess.
For some people,
Yeah.
I'm mostly just
Yeah.
thinking of my other brother. The
Oh,
way
fair.
that
you,
he and his
you're not
wife
wrong.
are raising their kid, it's like, oh my god, this kid's gonna be set up for so much success. I'm so happy for her.
At
I don't know
least,
what conversation did I walk into. All right, let's jump back.
Hey.
I don't think
I
Bite
think
and
so.
Ashla are back.
I think so. I think everyone's back.
I am here.
Vignesh?
Yep,
But
Rignesh
it's,
has been
Vignesh.
here for a
I'm
while.
also here.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
then we're good.
Everyone's here.
Cool.
Fuck yeah, let's
Hey.
go.
Alright.
Let's go kill someone.
I
Back
have
to
been
stream.
logging.
5,
All
4.
stop killing.
What? Oh,
inside of a temple which goes
not
3,
on
2,
stream.
1
Fuck.
and explodes.
Hey,
Oh
you
no,
tried
it's happening
time.
again.
Anyways, we're back on
What the
stream. We exploded.
What in the dark waters?
What?
I clicked the wrong button. They're right above each other. And
Yeah, sure.
happened during
sure,
Tales of
buddy.
Game.
The Dark Water?
Showing some
I'm not in there
favoritism
yet.
there.
No, it happened yesterday during Dark Waters as
Showing
well.
some favoritism there.
It's not favoritism. It's just he misclicked. It's fine. He's got like
He-
300 shows
He
on.
has
Yeah, no,
clicked
I
like,
agree.
clicked like 3 times.
I agree with.
Yeah, but he
Eh,
misclicked
this
during
is-
Dark Water. He just said.
He
Oh,
misclicks
oh,
because he
right.
doesn't read it properly. There was studio mode right in front of him for like decades, basically.
I mean, hey,
I will
come
never
on. He has not been
stop.
streaming for a decade.
No, no.
After
it's an
10 years, we'll be
exaggeration.
making this joke, but yes. Okay, anyway.
I'm going to continue this joke forever.
Let's get back to D&D,
All
shall we?
around you are familiar faces. Not
Mhm.
familiar. Faces of
It's the worn-out
different
places.
creatures just looking around. Not really alerted. Not really alarmed by your presence, but surely looking at you, glancing at, oh, wait, what was there? You know, that kind of thing. You also see shadows flickering in and out of existence, wandering halls. It's almost as if the past, present, and future are all alongside each other. You're inside of a temple. Go ahead.
Was inside that damn tea, man.
I was going to say, are any of the people that were there with us in Feywild, like the people who gave us the tea,
Uh-huh.
up here?
Yeah. A couple of people have come here with you, but you see in the distance like some of the children, etc., like just running off, and this person who gave you the tea goes, "Welcome. Oh, you would like to meet our leader? Is that it? Right?
Yeah.
Postal's
I
going
think
to
you
walk
notice
over
the
to this
voice is
person.
like slightly different for this person. Yeah, go ahead.
Do they? So how do they look, like compared to the other people around, like the visions around
Pretty
them?
similar. Make me a perception check.
Perception, right?
And roll me a d100, yeah?
Yep.
16 and 7.
And roll me a d100.
I always keep forgetting how D10 works.
So it's all
got
tens
it, I got
or
it,
all.
Got it.
So
What's the 10?
I got 9 on the
I got it.
D10 and 10 on the double digit one. Percentile die.
So you
that's
got
19.
90 something. So you
That's
got
19.
19. No.
He rolled a percentile.
Oh, you got 10
die.
on the. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
10
my
on the
bad. I
percentile
thought
and 9 on the
yeah.
D10.
The only funny
9
thing
on the
you need to
D10.
know
Okay.
about that specific system is if you roll all zeros, that's the 100.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the only
okay.
problematic part. Okay. On a 19, you look around you and you see creatures, these people, the person who was in front of you, they look slightly different from what you saw earlier. This person, you walk up to them and you notice that there's like slight differences, the way that their mustaches twirl, the way that like they were wearing one of their almost like a scarf is wrapped around differently. Then you put your hand forth and touch them, and their arm comes off.
What?
And the arm is made up of cake.
Oh,
And all
way.
around you, you see people
God damn it.
all walking, and all of them smell of cake.
What the hell?
Cake is a lie.
The cake is alive.
Is the person still speaking?
The person's is are the other people asking this question, or is Rick Bite asking this question?
No,
Bite,
like,
I guess.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
asking this question.
The person is speaking, and you see inside of their mouth is also cake.
What the fuck? Yeah, Vustal just like steps back slightly. You see him like sort of reach his hand back on his sword, and he just holds the hilt. What was in
Vustal,
that
you
tea?
don't- You don't need to do
Question. DM?
Is that
Do
the
we see
question?
different
Yeah,
things?
go ahead.
No. Do we see different things?
I'll explain that. 1 second. Vostal, you look around, you see Zelda reaching up to you, but inside of her mouth, you also see cake. Her eyes are clearly made up of fondant.
Fondant!
Oh, that's great. Wait, do I also see cake?
No.
Vustal is
Oh, I
going
see.
to pull out his sword.
Everyone
Vustal,
looks and
put that away,
sees
put that away, put that
normal
away.
human beings.
All of
Fuck
us?
me. Okay, I'm not high enough for this. I'm gonna reach into my pocket, pull out
No,
the
oh my
orange
lord.
powder, and snort
Oh
some more.
my
Can you stop
god.
doing
And-
substances?
Vostal, you hear around you there's people yelling at you. But all you hear and smell is just muffled sounds of cake and smell of cake.
Oh no, I hate this. I hate this so much.
Oh no.
Look.
You wanted hallucinations, baby. You got them.
Fun! Told you. Fun.
Just yesterday you were like, oh wait, what happened to my hallucinations?
Yeah, see, this is fun. I like it. Ustal's gonna
20% chance.
take a swing at whoever is nearest to
Oh,
him.
I'm go-
Oh no.
fuck him. Hell.
Why would you do that? Okay,
It's cake, man.
Who's,
do it.
Who's nearest to him?
You don't need to attack cake though, but yeah, sure. Yeah, it's
No,
Zelda.
he feels something was very weird in the tea, and he thinks he's dreaming.
No, but cake has AC of 0, right?
Yeah, but he just sees that, okay?
Please.
Okay, I've got a roll.
Swing it. Swing the sword. Roll to hit.
Oh my god.
That is 5 plus 2, 7 to hit.
Zelda, how do you hold the sword?
Okay, so he
Take it
kinda
out of his
like-
hand.
he he swings the sword at me. I just kind of grab it and I'm like, Vustal, you don't need to do that. And I'm gonna try to like yank it out of your hand.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
No, Vusal is not letting go of the sword. He's like
Busal,
clenching
make me
the
a
blade.
Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Chop his hand
Oh,
off.
no. Can I assist Zelda in this? I'm gonna. I mean, if he's swinging around our like sword, I'm gonna.
Let's see what
also
happens
try
with
to.
the
18
and then
plus
Sure, sure,
3.
sure.
That's 21.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Immediately, everything comes back into sharp focus. You no longer smell cake, and you see Zelda holding your sword.
Oh no.
And the person who was
You okay?
speaking just sort of like is standing there with their mouth agape, like, "Is your friend okay?"
He has let's go with trauma.
Oh, maybe he
Trauma
reacted
from
badly to
cake.
the tea. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Us-
that makes sense.
Usal, you see him like he stares at Zelda. Doesn't say anything. Just sort of almost like lets go of his sword with one hand and just like sheaths it, and he like immediately turns to look at the person. What was in that tea?
Just some herbs. It's not supposed to do that, but maybe you're not from this world, so maybe it did not react well to you. You know what? I have another tea if you'd like.
Busal is like, I
Let's
need those herbs.
experiment with more substances. This group is getting really bad with this stuff.
What the fuck
Trust-
is going on?
Trust me, I've had my share of herbs, and none of them have. Okay. My
Okay, I
second
pull
question.
Busal back a bit, and I'm like, okay, you've had your fair share of substances, but you're not,
No,
you
yeah,
gotta
I
remember
understand.
that
It's fine.
things
It's
are
fine.
different for you here.
You look like cake for a second. It's totally fine. That's completely normal. I agree. What is
Wait,
this
did all of us
place?
look like cake?
Yes.
Did it at least taste good?
I don't know. I didn't
You
try
didn't eat
to.
anybody.
Yeah, that.
I mean, if you want to eat me,
Okay.
you can just say so, you know? You don't have to pretend like I'm cake. Like, I mean, if you're into role play, that's like a whole
Sassy
other thing,
pants.
but
Look,
I-
don't
I-
touch anyone's cake without
take
their
my
permission,
leg and I
okay?
just kind of shove Sassy away, and I turn
Wow.
back to Bastal, and I'm like, okay, just when you start experiencing visions and stuff, just hold on to my hand, okay? And I'll help ground you.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. He just shakes his head. He is going to turn to look at the other person, like the person again. What is this place?
Well, you're in what remains of our city after it was attacked by Grumish. We rebuilt it from our memory
Attack by who,
to an
DM?
extent.
Gramoosh.
Grumish. You don't know it, as in like.
No,
Rick
me
Bag
as a
knows
player
it, but
has forgotten.
Vostal does not.
Yeah,
One of
I typed it in
the
the desperate
one of the
munch
betrayer
chat.
gods.
The gods.
Okay. Got it.
One of
One
the
that
betrayer
Bustal
gods.
thinks doesn't exist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Random guy,
We don't
meaning.
have to
Okay.
discuss that right now.
Yeah, random guy number 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
The third god that you've heard of so far.
Random question again. Very random.
Mhm.
So Usal had the nightmare the night before. He noted out whatever details he could remember. Does any of the faces that he sees around, like the part of the vision of the tea or whatever it is, match any faces he can remember from the nightmare? If he can remember any.
All of the faces that you remember were of people who you knew, like from
Oh,
past or whatever.
okay.
So it was all from memory. There was no new faces which you don't recognize, at least in that nightmare.
Got it.
Right now, by the way, on that perception check, going back to it, things do not appear cake, but they do not appear to be a cakewalk either. You see
Ah.
people who are, to an extent, corrupted, and that reminds you a bit of your nightmare, because you saw people who were slightly out of shape, something off. Some people with 3 eyes, people who have a part of their face missing, some people with different shape of a nose, let's just say. Horns. Skull, which is a bit too big. A lot of different
I am
beings which
in a session, okay.
seems to be corrupted to an extent which they're still humanoid. But if Ostal is, like going off his own instincts, they all seem cursed.
Ah. He glances around the people that are robbing the place. What happened here? A curse?
Yeah, you can say that. Long time ago, about 1,000 years ago, we were attacked. Some people tried to warn us of the attack, and we managed to prepare our defenses to an extent.
When the music
But
started.
I reduced the volume. How did the music start?
So whenever you change
What's going
volume,
on?
even if it's muted for me, it just like starts it.
What as fuck?
Yeah, boundary is being weird. And by the way, no, I have a D&D
Okay,
session.
anyway.
I'll join at 9.
We were attacked by a being. Some people like to call them gods. No gods would attack their own. We had the time to prepare to an extent. We had the luxury of a champion. But that's ancient past. We escaped the material world to the astral sea. Tried to come back multiple times. Spent eons on a planet in the astral sea. Yeah, lot has happened.
Are these these people, are they, what are they, spirits?
No, these are our members. These are these are our people.
They're alive.
Yes, of course. Some of them are from the past. They're still roaming. They haven't caught up to their own death yet. Well, isn't that true for all
What
of
the
us?
fuck does that mean?
Vostal just
Well?
sort of steps back. He's gonna walk over to Zelda. Sorry for taking a swing at you.
No, it's understandable.
Okay.
People
You know
seem
what?
to do
All
that.
of the music is kind of trash. I'm gonna pause it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Ah,
It's not working out.
I missed what Zelda
Okay.
said.
Sorry.
People seem to do that to me.
Oh no!
I don't know. It's fine. I'm more than willing to take a hit or two if it means I can help someone figure out where they are and who they are.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hmm.
You asked a question. Well, you're gonna die one day, right? Looks at Sassy Pants.
Yeah, I guess.
So you just haven't died yet? Is that like a fair thing to say?
Uh, yes.
So you haven't caught up to your own death, The same thing has happened with these people. They'll die, but they haven't done it yet.
No, but then didn't they die when your city was attacked?
Yeah, most of them. Oh yeah. Our people were decimated. These are people who have died since, just natural deaths, calamities, everything else.
How are they here then?
Oh, I thought these were like remnants of the people who died in the city but still haven't died. I got so fucking confused. My
Kind of
bad.
memories, because a person is some of their memories, right? So unless someone forgets you, it's very hard to pass. And also some of them are just lazy, honestly. They're procrastinating.
They're they're procrastinating dying.
Is this an effect of the
Uh-huh.
Feywild?
It's that honestly, I don't have the faintest idea. It's just a fact of life here, so we don't think much about it.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go
Nice,
meet your
honestly.
leader or whoever runs this place.
Oh, actually, you're not going to a leader. You're going to our representative, who is going to be sort of like the liaison and the person responsible for talking to. Doesn't matter. Come with me.
Mhm.
Sort of like leads you down a slightly narrow pathway into what seems to be almost like an office. It's pretty properly decorated, like a material world office. But again, much like how Feywild was almost like dress up for you guys, it feels odd. It feels like someone trying to pretend. And you see sitting there in one of the chairs holding some sort of document or actually an instrument. A person who is wearing a mask made up of dark glass. It's covering their entire face.
Another
And
void.
the face underneath seems to be almost fused with the glass. And they look towards you, and you see an uncanny valley approximation of what a face should look like. Their hair is silver blue, shimmering like starlight. Their skin almost crackled with scars. Their hands constantly shake as they're holding, seems to be a tablet. Hello.
Hi.
How? You are. And at that point, you realize that the voice is extremely robotic, and they also seem to talk in fragmented sentences.
Okay, so it's Yoda.
Yoda, but not in an intentionally grammatically opposite of what they're supposed to do. It's more like one of their words comes out before the other when it's not supposed to.
Oh, they're
Oh, it's a
time.
time, yes. Get the watch.
They
Fix
are
it.
time fucked. Oh no.
Time fuck.
I'm fucked.
Bro.
What a word.
What
I
the
don't even know what to say to that.
The person who escorted you here just introduces you. This is Varys. They are the last engineer from Kalmoro. They will be your liaison. And they also know a lot about the other moon thing. So, yeah, have a seat. I'll leave you guys be.
No, wait, hold on. Bustal
Thank
just
you.
sort of like leans into his ear. Is he alive or is he like one of those sorry, I know. I'm
It's
just
complicated.
right.
The whispers back.
Thank you.
It's better not to dwell on it, honestly. As long as you're getting the information, how do you care if someone's alive, dead, whatever?
It matters to me, but thank you.
Okay.
It's the fucking team.
What?
Sorry? I didn't hear you.
It's the fucking tea. Bustal whispers
Yeah,
and
It's a
sits
tea.
down.
We're fine.
It's not the tea.
Well, as long as you don't say it's the fucking Fae, we're good. And also,
Wait,
aren't
what? Who would say
you
that?
banned from saying fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
But
we
Yeah,
have
you
this.
can't say
fucking
fuck.
is a different thing, no?
You can't say fuck.
Oh,
Say
so
fuck.
Yeah, but fucking
You
is
have
a
to say
different word.
it's the
exactly.
ing
See,
tea.
Sassy gets me.
You can say ing.
Okay, so that's what
It's a
comes out.
word,
It's
no?
just
Fuck is a.
Hmm.
the word was banned, not the
So
letters in that
he says.
order.
So he
So yeah,
says it's a ing tea.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with him?
Oh,
Ask.
well,
Fey
you
magic.
see, he talked to somebody along the way we were going, and he asked the time. So we figured out that time is very strange here. You're not going to believe it. And as payment for, you know, asking the time, they took his ability to say the word fuck.
They no, they asked if they can have a word. That usually means that if they can have a chat.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's awesome. Can I get
Yeah,
that
but-
power? I'm Faye. Holy shit. I've been able to do this all this time.
Maybe.
Gotta figure this
But-
out.
I don't know.
Vastal,
Maybe.
if the material plane, you know, the place we were, operated on a logic similar to, you know, other places, this place does not have as understandable logic to us right now.
Your
So,
world
I
is
love it.
weird. I hate it.
I
Yes.
love it.
yours is probably too.
Also, where did
Anyways.
you come from?
Where did you go?
No.
What a night show.
Is this conversation above the table, or is it happening?
No, this is
front of
in
this
character.
guy
I think this is in
This is
character in
in
front of
character.
the
We
who
engineers.
is
have to have it in
burdened by
character.
existence and is struggling to hold himself together and
He's
is
Dildo.
trying
Listening
to
to
be
Cotton Eye
helpful.
Joe.
Yes. What was his name again, Nano?
His
Uh,
name was
engineer?
Veris. Veyriss.
Where is got it?
Mm-hmm.
Where
Okay,
is
hello.
Veris.
Veris.
Oh no, Samsy.
People are struggling because this is their first time in the Feywild. We wanted to talk to you about Rudis and I believe
Weapons of mass
Zianya-
destruction.
yeah.
Open with that, okay?
They sort of like tilt their head slightly, and the dark glass catches dim light as you look up, and there's no light source. It's just coming from somewhere. And the voice hums with a very distorted mechanical undertone. Sit if you must.
We'll see.
Their hands sort of like gesture towards the seat, trembling.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right,
okay.
guys, let's sit. The office has a seat.
Yeah, I said.
Sit. So, what?
They sort of like sit back down, stiffen, their fingers sort of like twitch. Mass destruction? No. Calculation? Fire? What you seek?
I guess we'll get the weapons out of the way first. Zianya requested production of weapons, or if you cannot do that,
They even know who Zion
research.
is.
Yeah, she gave
No,
them this.
Ziania,
Will
who is?
Right.
Yeah.
We shall
so
not weapon give outsider anyone.
what about research, possibly?
Question out of.
The
Is there a
question.
reason why it's out of the question?
Death. Destruction. Not trade ours.
Okay. Can you tell us about the Red Moon?
A quick question about the table.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the weapon is for.
We don't know
Xander needs
Why
it.
we
We
Just
don't know.
Xander
just-
needs it.
And I just told us to get
Also, it's incredibly tiring to speak like this guy. Can I just speak like
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
like,
we'll just
Normally,
Kira
yeah, yeah.
mind
Yeah,
assume
yeah,
that he's
yeah.
speaking in fragmented. Yeah.
Yes,
Because
yes.
like
Yes.
I'll say something you won't understand. It makes no sense. Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
So my only question was like, we're doing this as a favor for Xianya, right? That's it.
Yes.
Mm,
Well,
Because we want
No.
something from her.
yeah.
It's not a
she wants
favor.
something from them, and also maybe we can get information about Rudis.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ah, okay, cool. Got it.
Also, this is lead us to Naviask. That's why Elvis and Zelda are doing it.
Uh-huh. Understood.
Can I ask one thing of you?
Ask 5. Why would you limit yourself to a single question
Oh,
when your lifetime is not limited in
thank
terms
you.
of curiosity?
Oh, mine definitely isn't. I just wanted to be short about it, in brief. Would it be better if we are asking for research or weapons to save more lives than an inevitable bloodshed would cause?
People from material world, people from cobalt soul saving lives.
Dang.
Ooh.
Dang.
We're not really
They know
associated with
I
We
something.
are
anymore.
not
I
doing this
carry no,
cobalt.
that's all right. I carry with me and in me the blood that my family has taken from many, and I'm trying to redeem myself of it.
You know not of the blood that your family has taken from our people. You
I
know
don't.
not of the blood that Cerberus Assembly has shed of our people. You don't know
Cerberus, is it?
how much. Yes. You don't know how
Oh,
much complicit Cobalt Soul has been in our suffering for centuries.
okay.
The,
Well,
Then
we
please
have a new
seek my.
organization.
Then
the
please.
people and land and the lords of Cobalt will not forgive those who betrayed them.
That is.
I do want to
can barely
specify like what I said
understand.
because like I
Yeah.
was being they said the people, the land, and the lords of Kobol will not forgive those who have
Betrayed,
betrayed
yeah.
them.
Oh,
That's exactly what I was thinking. So the Cobol is a place. Did we know that?
no, I don't think so.
No, I don't think
No, we didn't know that.
we didn't know that. No.
And
Doesn't mean
my
So
that it has to be a place. Cobalt can be just referring to the organization. People of Cobalt,
no,
Lords of Cobalt, meaning the
she
leaders of Cobalt.
no,
there.
the place is the
She said
Cobalt soul.
cobalt. She said
Yeah, exactly.
cobalt and not cobalt soul. She said
Yeah,
cobalt.
What's
different.
the
So the
place we are in
Cobalt.
currently? What's the name? I forgot.
Yeah.
I'll need to note it down.
Kalmoro.
Kale
Kale
Moro.
Moro.
Kal Moro.
Kalmoro.
Okay.
And
Uh,
it might be like a mistranslation or whatever. I'm just lifting it from the
yeah.
Critical Role
It's
Kale Moro.
yeah. It's
wiki. So
Keal.
Mhm.
Kael. Yeah. Kale Moro.
Cael. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just
it's not.
going off the
It's not
wiki
K.
one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it.
Um.
Kalmoro.
Yep.
Then, if the complicity and the blood run deeper than I can recognize, please give me the opportunity to redeem whatever I can on behalf of those who came before me.
Destroy you must, but not a being, not the people, not the land, but the idea, the hatred amongst people. People who corrupt are not always evil. The moon corrupts, but humanity, empathy remains. What do you know about the history of your people? What do
I
you
know
know
we've
about the history of your blood? And looks towards sorry, not Ziania.
Void.
Zala?
No. Zelda, yes. Why do I
Zelda.
still think Box is playing Ziania? Yeah,
It's
sorry.
because they were
Yeah,
both
it's a
starting with
recency
Z,
bias.
and they're both
Yeah.
relevant right now.
Uh-huh. Zelda looks towards you. What do you know about the history of your blood?
But which history are we talking about? The the one that I understand of being a Ravenite, or the one in which I'm connected to Naviask?
Naviask, the way you redeem yourself. Naviask is the path towards enlightenment for the material world, towards actual peace, a peace without hatred. But that is a far dream. You, child, have suffered more than what you know. But you carry the solution to the problem that your party seeks.
Yes, we've at least got that information. I guess we're looking for ways to utilize it at the moment in an effective manner.
Remember yourself. Do not get lost in the pursuit of peace. Because a peace without justice is only oppression. What do you know about Cobalt Soul? Young one looks at National.
I know it's an organization with its own goals. It says that it stands for knowledge, but people have done horrific things to maintain order and to ensure knowledge is contained.
This meeting
I
of
know
ours is hubris. Humorous because it echoes what happened in the past. Our people are lost in the sea. And at this point, you understand they mean the astral sea. We were reached out for our knowledge, for our guidance, for our engineering, for our knowledge. We hoped for refuge, we hoped for means to establish ourselves again in the material world. But we were betrayed by some of our own kind. They took a lot of information and went into subservience and formed the library Cobalt Soul, named after our people, the people of Cobalt. But they do not do anything in their power to redeem us, to help us. Why do your people betray you? I don't know. Perhaps because we are like this. We are flawed. We are not meant to exist, they say. But we do. Is that our fault?
I
Looks at
cannot make up
all of you.
I can't make up for the atrocities that the organization I was once a part of have committed on your people, what they've taken from you, what they've stolen from you. But now, what I'm asking for, what we are asking for, is the chance to redeem, the chance to save the lives of so many. of so many innocents. What is left of your city corrupts and torments my city. We're trying to find answers, we're trying to find solutions, and we would love any knowledge or any help in that. I know I don't know even a fragment of the pain that your people have gone through, but I still know the corruption of the moon. I know personally what the moon has taken from me, and I uh, roll up my sleeve to show a tattoo of the two moons over a sea.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Can okay. Can somebody give me advantage? Is there any way for me to do it with advantage?
If someone's helping, they would have to speak up.
I'll help.
Zelda or okay.
Okay, how are you helping?
I just stand next to Ashla, and I
Take out
lean
your
against.
Yeah,
I lean
the
against her
solidarity.
in like a no, not this time. In like a sign of solidarity of the Feywild standing with the material plane. That's basically it. Symbolic.
All right,
I
roll
don't
with
say anything.
advantage.
Okay. I have a -1 to my roll,
It's okay. It's fine. It's
Not
okay.
bad.
and that's the best I can do.
We will leave
Wait.
this here and go to a different member of the party. A member who is, well, technically not in the party anymore.
Oh fuck.
Yo,
We'll
let's
go to
go.
Southampton.
Oh no,
Oh!
I thought it was Soren.
I knew it
We
was
will
gonna
go
be
to
that.
Soren soon, but right now we'll go to Southampton.
Oh,
Southampton. For the past few months, you have explored every avenue, every safe avenue of trying to help with your arm, trying to understand everything about it, and you have learned to control your abilities to an extent. You sought out to explore its origin, the origin of your curse, essentially. Not just for you, but for your patron, Perigi. So that not another solar gets corrupted by this, whatever this is. I'm trying to find the questions that you asked me. Okay, yeah. You had an opportunity. You saw someone from the Dwendalian Empire in desperate recruiting someone for their ship. Someone who was supposed to deliver certain items to one of the very deep regions of that city. They had recently come into contact with an unfortunate case of scurvy and lost some of their party members, some of their crew. And they were looking, recruiting desperately. And he joined the crew. You didn't have to present that many credentials. You had some of your experience. And you had a mechanical arm. What's what's a downside? You worked your ass off for a month on that ship reaching the Dundalian Empire. Asking around other people how they got there, different stories, some from a specific someone who you recognize. Never mind, you don't recognize them. My bad. But yeah, it's a bunch
Shit.
of people, different origins. Yeah, you don't recognize them. My bad. Absolutely not.
Oh no.
You take some of the articles, and these articles you think are tomes of some kind, locked in cases, up to a tower where they're supposed to be kept. And this was the final last moment of this mission. And I need you to roll me a d100.
Oh boy, bro.
No character sheets,
Okay.
nothing, so I don't want to, do like a check. It'll just be a roll.
Dude.
Oh, that's a 5 on the, what's the thing? A
It's okay, 5
D10
Anna.
and 40 on the D. What's it called?
45.
Percentile die.
Okay.
45.
Yeah. So you just add them. It's not that
Okay.
complicated.
No,
You
so
just add
my
them.
question is the so what I struggle with, the percentile die has a 0, 0, right?
Mhm.
What
Yeah, that's
happens when I roll a 0, 0 and a, let's say, 6 on the D10? Is it
Then it's
60 or it's
006.
so it's just 6?
It's only a
Six.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
If
It's
it's a
6.
0, 0, 0,
It's-
then it's 100.
Then
Why?
it's 100. Yeah.
That should.
Because there's no 100.
I've not
That's
got
like
a
one
question.
character more. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. I am assuming that you, as Rigbite, the questions that you asked me about,
Mhm.
Zapthin,
Mhm.
is exactly what you're trying to ascertain, right?
Yes.
Okay. You look around and you got curious and you want to find out more. This place robbed you of your life, and you're not happy. You investigate the origins of your arm. You try to figure out where it got there from, and you reach this spot. And coincidentally, when you're carrying your box up the stairs, you trip, and the tome inside of this case, this box with a glass lid, opens. This box is sealed. It is not supposed to be open. Would you want to get inside of it and read the tome?
Yes. That is what he's there for. To find out more.
The tome opened, and what piqued your curiosity is a diagram on one of the pages that is coincidentally right in front of you. It's like fate is leading you to it, of an Aeomaton and its different parts. You recognize the arm, obviously, and you smash open the box. You know that you don't have long with this tome because you will be found out soon. And that will put your life in jeopardy. But you have to figure out. You have to figure out a way to save yourself and your patron. Because one corrupted solar has wreaked havoc. 2 of them. Well, the world might be a different place. Especially without the gods in it, and other solars and other beings of that power level intervening. You open the book and find answers to questions you never sought. You find that a group of people recruited by the assembly ventured into what now people know as the ruins of Aeor, brought out a bunch of tech, and with it unleashed a virus.
Oh my god.
My
This virus was
mom.
created to kill celestials, to temporarily or permanently displace them into a different dimension so that they could not intervene during the Great War, the calamity. In this tome, you recognize the solution to this problem, which is pretty simple. Just go to Aor, find the antidote, drink it. Easy peasy
Wow,
lemon squeezy.
such a simple solution indeed.
But that's not all. Would your curiosity get better of you? Would you like to keep reading?
Go read it.
The only reason Zaftin does this is not because he wants to cure for himself. His patron saved his life the day he borrowed their power. Without them, he wouldn't be alive, and he owes them a cure for what he did, unintentionally or not. This arm is attached to him. So yes, he will read on.
Oh fuck.
This tome journals not just how Aeomedons were harvested and then put to use as glorified prosthetics, but a lot about Aeomedons themselves, about their origins. Because if you think about it, Aeomedons are not just mechanical beings, they're life forms. They are alive. To harvest something which is alive and then sell off the parts? But what's worse, doing that or enslaving an entire race which, well, you created and use them for war? In this tome has entries, information about how Eometons were created to fight Celestials. How they were sent to different planes, different inner and outer planes, to conquer them. It mentions how Aor partnered up with the infernal beings, momentarily so, to fight against Celestials. It mentions how a Baelor, with a party of Eometons, waged war against the Feywild, and its queen entrapped him and converted him into an Eometon. Navias.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
It mentions how a lot of Eometons did not want to fight this war which was not theirs. They were not in control, but some were struggling. And what happens to a soldier built for war when the war is over? Read about how after the war, Eometons were gotten rid of, systematically destroyed, wherever they were. Read about how Eometons were sent to different cities, either to conquer them or to rescue them. And after those cities were, well, they were fine, when they was destroyed, whatever. The people of those cities killed, they say destroyed, but you know that they're life forms, killed these beings. And that is why on this entire planet, there's very few Eometons. Aor was not the only place where these mechanical beings lived. There was a genocide.
jeez.
And then you understand that the virus created. I'm sorry, yeah, this is dark, but it is.
No,
The
I
virus
certainly
created
put
was
that.
not just because they wanted to get rid of celestials, but the virus corrupts automatons so that they would continue to be enslaved and they would not achieve their own freedom.
A double-edged sword.
Exactly. And in the footnotes, you read about an astral war where refugees of the calamity, humans, automatons, every being alike, wanted to come back to this plane. But they were refused because they're soldiers of a war which does not wage anymore, and the Cerberus Assembly decreed them to be too dangerous for this world. Some were recruited in the name of science, almost like the Operation Paperclip of this universe.
Oh my god.
Ah,
And then the same organization, secretive, its goals forever secret, was tasked tasked with protecting this world from threats of the other worlds. The Cobalt Soul
ah.
weaponized one group of people against their own. And at that point, you hear footsteps approaching you. And that is where we leave Cygnus.
This?
What?
Sorry, not
Zapton.
Cygnus.
Wow.
Zapton. My bad.
Zapton.
So many characters.
There's so many people.
Then we'll move on to Cygnus. I'm kidding.
Oh
Yay! To a
Who's
grave.
still?
He's still inside that ring.
Yeah.
He says
What
that,
happened
yeah.
to the ring though? Oh,
He
that
was
returned
given
to
to
the
his
family.
folks, no?
Yeah, I
Family,
remember.
And
we gave it to the
I
folk.
forgot.
We move on to other party member, Soren.
Ooh
Fuck.
boy, let's go.
Let me have some water. Today has been a lot of me talking and not you all talking. My bad.
It's okay. It's good lore.
Trying to take it off of you. I'm trying.
That's my problem. When I start, I don't shut up.
Fail.
Soren, I want
Uh-huh.
you to describe how's the journey been like coming to this world, Shadowfell, traveling with Jamil towards a destination
I
you
muted
don't know,
myself. Hold on, chat. I'll be
towards
back from the washroom.
finally
Give me a few.
the gates of hell.
I think initially it was just excitement. He almost forgot that he escaped from basically death, and the first descent into Shadowfell with or not Shadowfell with the into hell with all the fire and everything burning around. He almost didn't expect it to affect him because he assumed that he was still dead. But when he felt the heat and he felt felt his skin start to burn, that is when he was like, that's when he felt alive for the first time in however long he's been dead. Um, it's like he felt his heart begin to beat, and he realized that however long he'd been stuck in Andat's domain, he had not felt his heartbeat because he'd technically been dead and his heart was not beating. And like the feeling of of the heart pounding in his chest, even though with all the fire raging around and all the people screaming and yelling or whatever else, it was still quiet enough for him to hear his heartbeat.
Hell
And
yeah.
it felt strange, it felt exhilarating, and it felt very exciting. And he is focused on the mission, whatever the mission is. He still doesn't know what the mission is, but the goal is to help Jamil and to get back to his friends. And his focus is get back to his friends.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Zapton also reads about, and this is like just me letting you guys know, also reads about the experiments that Aor did, and also about the experiments that the Dundalian Empire has done ever since. They discover how there are a bunch of kids who were given what they describe to be special powers. And this tracks a lot of family lines, a lot of different kids, a lot of beings who, well, Zathan does not know. And one of them is the family line of Zelda. About how sources from Aor, mutagens from Aor, were used to modify people and discover their quote unquote true potential. And one of the two of the leading scientists on this mission. One's name has been scratched out, and the other is Dr. Frankenstein.
This motherfucker.
God damn.
Everywhere we go.
Doctor! The fish doctor! The fish doctor! And
Kill him.
Soren, you spend months with Jamil
Man, the
just
load drops.
walking through
Have been
desolate
crazy.
plains, fighting monsters, trying to survive off of the local animals and fauna, like fruits and vegetables, whatever that you could find. Cooking, eating, whatever. All of you, both of you, have seen each other in worse conditions now. You haven't taken a bath for days sometimes. Sometimes you have seen each other naked. Because, shit happens. You never knew a lot of things about Jamil. For example, did you know that he colors his hair?
Huh.
You see his red roots coming off. Red curly hair. He still has the same smile, but it seems weary now. This journey has taken a toll. And you find yourself sitting across with him, having a heart-to-heart. Across the world's most ironic campfire, which you both lit because it was haha funny as a bit, right at the gates of hell. The pure
Wow.
Oh, that is so on brand for both of them.
Just eating what seems to be local sourced, fresh, non GMO rats, which you have cooked. Having a heart to heart talking about your past lives, stuff that you have never shared before. You've just walked through an ancient doorway connecting the shadow to one of the nine hells. You're not in Kansas anymore. You're out of the echo planes and now you're in the outer plane. You're beyond the gates. Beyond the divine gates. You have made it. What's the conversation like? What are you asking him?
So
Do you, for the first time, feel comfortable enough to ask him questions that you know that well, quote unquote, the masters of secrets might be inclined to tell you.
The first question is, what's with the hair? Why dye it? I think the red looks really good.
Thank you. Well, you would be you would be thrilled. I Oh yeah, the refugee map and this, like they're from the
It's a
same
different
set, don't you?
variation, yeah.
It's it's the same
Yeah.
set.
No,
They're
I
not
want to
related.
pretend they're connected. Give me
Okay,
something,
lovely.
okay?
I thought of it. I thought of connecting them, but like I could not find like a feasible way to connect them. Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, they connected somehow. Who knows?
Wow. Dots
Who knows?
connected.
Yeah.
See, I made the doors connect.
You connected the literal pools of lava, and that's actually impressive. Take one inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Box scribbled randomly and then added the dots. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
You get inspiration. Nice.
Well, believe it or not, there are people who might want to kill me, so I try to stay hidden.
You're the leader of the fucking chapter of the Cobalt Soul. What do you mean try to stay hidden?
I did not want to be.
Right.
Well, listen, I have been a spy all my life. Well, I guess. I left home when I was 14, I think. I have been
14.
lost for a long time. I had multiple families, and along the way, I decided one day that I will be. I'm not. I'm not good at many things, you know. I was always the kid who was slouched in one of the corners, gawky, not involved in anything. But I decided that while I cannot fight, I will fight for my people. And even though I cannot defeat the kind of enemies that my people had, I'll be a pain in the ass for them. Looks at you knowing that, you're gonna make a joke about it.
I mean, you're doing a pretty good job of being a pain in the ass, that's for sure. But that's not the point.
Wow.
So, no, but
Oh,
where
yeah.
is home though? You've never talked about it.
This is beautiful. It has been a long time. I'm older than I look,
I figured, you have you're way too experienced to be in your 30s or 40s, I guess. Hmm.
Yeah. More than that.
But
Home
90s,
is
couple hundred,
destroyed.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Just like you wrecked my ass.
Well,
See?
can't say
Just...
you can't complain though.
Fuck. I don't know how that came out. But it did. Anyway.
You're not asking the right
He's also
questions.
just laughing, giggling to himself. You both seem to be pretty tired, and that tired induced high almost. Home was beautiful. It was a lovely place. I spent a lot of time there, and 14 years, as I said, and I had so many friends, so many people who I know, so many wonderful, amazing people. But it was destroyed. Had nothing remains of it, only the people.
What was it? Was it a war? Was it?
Oh, yeah. One of the wars. You know how it gets sometimes. You just can't save them all, can you?
Yeah, you never can.
Anyway,
It's funny though.
this would give you a kick and sort of just like pinches his ear, and you see it's folded, and you never noticed he's half elf.
Yo. Holy shit, what else have you been hiding? That is wild.
I did not want to be here. But this is the place that destiny has led us to, and I'm hoping that our journey will come to an end soon. I've heard of some things which our mission will solve.
Okay. And why me?
I
Why did you
have a
pick me?
question.
Yeah.
Because I know that you have experience with this.
With hell? With literal
No.
hell? Like
No. What we are about to do.
Oh.
And
Shit,
because I
okay.
trust you.
Okay.
I have a mission and I want to save my people. Well, not all of them, obviously. I know. Those who are gone. I respect that. Death is a sacred thing.
Okay.
So,
You're
yeah, I know.
talking to me about
I
death
know.
being a sacred thing. Come on, Jamil.
Yeah, but you know how most of us cannot be that lucky. Or cannot be that blessed.
Yeah, I don't know what blessed. Sometimes it feels like a curse.
Maybe it is.
Can't die no matter how much I've tried, right?
Oh, well, someone who I appreciated. He was almost like a mentor to me. He said once, one of my dads actually. You know, I've had 4. Well,
4 dads?
yeah.
What, like your parents got divorced and then married other people? Like that?
No, I got adopted, then I got adopted, then I got adopted. Hey, it's a bunch of things.
Okay.
Silly. Well, one of my dads used to say how a blessing and a curse is the same thing. It just depends on what you can use. If it's a useful thing, it's a blessing. If it's not, it's a curse. You get turned into a frog. If you live in a pond and you need to breathe water, then it's a blessing. If you're on land, then it's a curse. Same thing. Use it how you would like to. Make it useful.
That somehow makes so much sense and no sense at all.
I have lived amongst many intelligent people, and some of them have rubbed off on me. So take it as wisdom if you'd like.
I'm not the most intelligent person, but I've also rubbed off.
For fuck's sake. Just can we just like get to the fighting
Anyway,
part?
you said you
so
had a
that-
question.
That's home.
Home for me?
Yeah. And I'm not talking about
Fuck me,
location.
dude. I don't know.
I'm not talking about location. I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the people you relate to. I know that you have lost people, right?
Yeah.
Not to death.
Well,
To
yeah.
things. So where are they? What's happened?
I mean, I feel like it's weird talking about myself, about my secrets to someone who's the topmost spy in the region.
Just starts to laugh. Ask your questions, Soren Stormborn. Get comfortable.
Oh, he's gonna start stripping.
What?
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 He's saying
Get
ask
comfortable.
your questions.
See, it's your Soren you're talking about. He made like 10 different
It's
sex
Soren.
jokes within a minute.
It's Soren. Whenever someone says comfortable, he will do
Get
that.
comfortable. He's got to put.
Hey, okay.
It's gone.
Yeah, he just says ask your questions. Get comfortable. Looks back, and Soren
Boom.
is already naked.
Yeah,
Yes, throws
exactly
that.
what I'm saying.
Are you asking him something? Like, do you want him to continue the conversation?
He's busy taking his clothes off.
I think
Where did
Sassy
he go?
went
Did he
away.
really?
Exploded.
Sassy.
Sassy?
He exploded.
He muted.
He exploded.
Ah, fuck. There's
Can't
too
believe it.
much. He couldn't handle it. He left.
Oh no, his internet probably dropped
He's
out
back.
for a bit.
I'm
He's
so
back, he's
fucking
back.
annoyed. I am so annoyed. Are you fucking kidding me?
Did your internet drop out?
Yeah.
Figured.
At worst possible time too. Like, how the fuck does it happen when?
Yeah, put your clothes back on. Are you asking something, or do you want him to continue the
No,
conversation?
he asked me where is home, right?
Yeah.
That's the last thing I heard. So.
Yep. Yep. He said a bunch of other things. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, he
It
asked you
doesn't
where
matter.
home is
No.
and like where are the other people that you lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
happened to them?
exactly. That's. And then I made a joke about how he's the king of spies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he said, if
Yep.
you want to, ask your questions if you want to get more comfortable. If that would make you more
Oh.
comfortable.
Oh, that I didn't hear.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what he
okay.
asked.
Oh,
Cool.
he missed the whole joke. Okay, cool. Nice.
No, that's
RP made a sex.
Yeah, I did.
This
You
is the
missed
second
it.
one he's made.
I love it. The internet decided not he should not hear it.
The one time RP makes
No.
the joke,
He
no.
doesn't. He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
He's not
Okay.
worthy.
Continue,
Go
continue,
ahead,
sir.
please.
I don't want
Yes,
to
let's
interrupt
continue. We
anyone.
have like
Um,
5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, Soren just smiles and no, it's not that I don't. You know me, I love talking about myself, but it's not. It's not about being more comfortable or being less comfortable. It's more about just. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already probably know is the thing, but
I don't know where
f-
heart is.
I don't. So home for me was my mentor, right? Then he died. There was the people that I became friends with, and then Cygnus died, and then we kind of split up, and there was Endath. But then he fucking left, and then it was this new group that I've been with. The fuck.
Are you looking for the name of the party?
No, fucking thing reset. No, the shared chat thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Eh.
Well, sure.
Uh,
And if given a chance, wouldn't you like to spend like a minute more? Go back to your family, your sons, the years that you have missed with your dad because of a missed wish, I guess.
What?
Don't worry about it. But wouldn't you like to have the life that you never had?
I've thought about that a lot about things that I missed out on and going back, and I don't know. Like, I don't think I would be the person that I am today if I was not the person that I am. If the things that happened to me didn't happen, right? Like, would I still be probably? I don't know. Would I still be this person who cares about other people more than himself, or would I still want to fight for or like
Huh.
I don't know what?
First of all, one's nature does not change just because someone's circumstances does.
I mean, let's imagine that my dad was let's think he was like a king, like a lord, right?
Like
He-
your friend and that?
No, not like him. Like he was like, let's say,
Okay.
a noble lord who had a lot of money, right? And if I grew up in
Like
that
your
environment,
friend Ashla?
so-
People are malleable and their experiences shape them, yes, but. Well, I can't imagine that we are discussing morality here. That's not the question I was asking. My question was, if given a choice to help those who are in need, would you?
This has been such a
And you don't
beautiful
have to lie
session,
to me,
chat.
because I know that you have already
So
done
much
that.
fun.
Changed the
yeah, like
past.
that is what? Wait, Okay, you know what? I'm not going to question how you know shit about me anymore, dude. Like, this is, yeah, whatever. But no, I don't think I would. I used the watch and it backfired horribly. And I don't think that I
It
would
did.
do that again, knowing what I know.
It did. It did,
Yeah,
didn't it?
exactly.
But was it
Fuck me, dude.
because that is the inherent cost of time travel, or was it because you didn't know how to use it? Because
how to
from
use
what
it.
I've read about the reports, that your nemesis did not have the same restrictions as you.
Well, yeah, but like, look how it turned out for him, right? He tried across multiple timelines to take over,
Was
and
zealous.
in every timeline he lost because that was meant to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
So how does us trying to change anything
It was meant
impact
to
anything?
happen because fate decreed it, and so did the gods, right?
Not really. I don't think the gods decree what we do with our lives, and I don't think that
Oh, they do.
it's kind of like it's not a sort of like fate either, right? We have free will and we can do what we want, but that doesn't mean that.
What did you order? From crispy. I'm gonna do it. Which one? Oh, nice. I'll borrow a slice. I wanna try it.
Gone back again and tried a different way, but who knows, maybe it would have caused the whole town to blow up, right? We don't know what we can and what we cannot do, and what is the only thing that I can
Yes.
control today
And this
is what I'm doing today.
And this is where he sends chills down your spine with just one word. Yes, but Glastaff was only defeated because the gods wanted him to be defeated. If the gods did not intervene or could not intervene, could you have defeated him?
The gods didn't do shit. We killed Glastaff. We killed him. I debated him and we killed him.
I know. But
The gods didn't
well,
do shit there. What
okay,
do you mean?
this is above the table. What do you mean gods didn't do shit? They helped you out immensely.
Yep.
What? There were no gods involved when we killed Glastaff.
No,
What? The reason we were alive is because God saved us. Bro,
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
gods
What am I missing?
intervened, like directly intervened.
When was
Multiple
what am I
times.
missing?
Dude, firstly, bring him back to life, allowing me to fucking do the tablet shit.
Tablet.
What shit?
Tablet?
Tablet shit.
No, what tablet shit?
What? The portal was open.
Multiple of the portal to the god's realm, like that was one of the
Where
one of
where
the
the time
entire-
was frozen. That's the entire reason he died, because time didn't. He couldn't escape.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was because that's how magic works. That was not because
No, but because Mistra decreed it. Because yeah, it was battle among the gods. Like they were
The
fighting each
entire-
other. You guys were the proxy.
Agatha's
Yeah.
lair was there because of Mistra, and because she was killed and they was
I
suspended
love
in
Roy's
time.
clapping.
Are you?
Yeah.
Have I misunderstood this whole thing?
Yes.
Yes.
2
Yes.
years? Have I just wasted 2
Yes.
years?
Mistra died. That's why the place was suspended in
Yeah,
time.
but Mistra died because but Mistra's death and the consequences of her death was not because of what, like.
No, I'm
Let's
This
try.
trying.
was
is
assume
getting
the
into
two
philosophical questions. We can resolve this later. But
Yeah.
for now,
Fucking
the gods intervened, and that's something which was a factor.
all
Okay,
gods
okay.
involved.
Listen. Okay, anyway. But this guy is essentially saying, what if gods were not involved? And then it dawns upon you. Exandria is a world where gods cannot directly intervene.
Oh.
And
Sassy's
then
whole
he
life
puts his
shattered.
hand in his pocket and
Oh.
pulls it out.
I can't.
Okay, hold on. Nano.
I know.
Crazy.
I know.
You first
Crazy.
destroyed
That was
the
on purpose.
entire view.
I know. I know.
I love this. So
I know.
This is
I know.
very bad. This is
Camille.
very bad.
I didn't know he was packing.
I know.
Yeah, I think you wouldn't be.
Fuck.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
yeah.
Okay. He pulls out the watch.
I think Soren's blood immediately runs cold, shivers down the back of his spine. He looks at the watch and, like, for
We
the
can
longest
learn how to
time,
use it from the man who operated it first.
What does he mean?
no.
Oh.
What do you mean? No, no.
Oh, realization.
Is that why you brought me here? For Glassstaff? No.
Just nods.
Have you seen the Stewie meme of Family Guy meme from Stewie just rocking back and forth?
Yeah.
That is Soren right now. He's no, wait, no, Jimmy, fuck. Do you know what that motherfucker did to us? I am not going back. You brought me back here to use white fucking Glassstaff of all people. Soren is raging, Sassy is raging, everyone.
I know, this is so good.
This is
Oscar-winning
beautiful.
twist.
Yes.
I love
we you dragged me down to hell literally for Glassstaff for a piece of
You're
shit.
not setting him
two
free.
bit
I
pathetic.
brought down the man who knows this thing second best to the man who knows this thing first best to learn from both. But here's the thing. We are not gonna set him free. And I'm here for another reason as well, as I said. For my dad.
Oh, now you're gonna tell me Glassstaff's your dad.
No, what the fuck? What the fuck
I
are you
don't-
talking about?
I don't know, dude. Fuck me. I don't know. This whole thing has been a mess from the beginning. No. We cannot talk to him about this. We cannot bring him the watch. He's going to manipulate the fuck out of you and out of us, and it is going to work out in his favor. And he's going to get the watch and he's going to
And
escape.
he sort of like just sets the watch aside and like holds your hand. Listen. I can't tell you how many years I spent beyond the enemy lines trying to protect my people, trying to care for them, trying to help them. There is no other way. There's thousands of people trapped. And you're the, well, second one who can help me.
Where are they trapped? Who are you trying to rescue? I need to know more. I will not go along with this till I know more. Where is your
Well,
family?
There was a war,
Uh-huh.
and he sort of like narrates the entire premise of it.
So
And
Aor
there's
is his
people
family, right?
trapped in no. There's multiple people, refugees from Aor, from Avalier, from the entirety of Exandria, trapped in Astral Sea. Refugees who want to come back.
Why do we need the watch for that then? We can just go to the fucking Astral Sea. We've been there before.
But listen, what will you do? Go there and do what? Our planet is destroyed. We were living happily in Cobalt, but it was destroyed. What would you want us to do? Go there and do what?
Bring them back here to Exandria.
Do you
Find a place for them
think
to live
it's
here.
that easy? Do you think the people would let us?
There
The
is so
wars
much
have
free land.
been fought on for centuries just to not allow them to come back. What do you think the Cobalt Soul does? What do you think they do?
You want to bring back an entire planet? Are you fucking
No.
kidding me?
A people. People.
Yeah, but the people lived
The
on a
people of
planet,
Cobalt.
right?
People of Cobalt, yes. Bring back. They are from here. They belong here. It's their land.
You want to go back to before the war and bring them and stop
It was
the war?
not our war. It was the war of the gods.
No, I get that. I get that it was a war of the worlds. I get that you were caught in the middle and you did not deserve, none of them deserve to die. All of that I get. But you want to, how are we going to bring them? How many people are we talking? Firstly, I don't know how the watch works. I don't know if we can bring people back in time or forward in time through the watch, right? I don't know if that works. And if you want to evacuate them from the place before the place was destroyed, how does that change the entire timeline of the world?
Maya was right, you would not understand.
It is not about not understanding. It is about give me a solution on how this will work. Does Exandria just disappear and is it all cobalt now?
What?
No,
What-
of
what-
course not. What?
No, I'm trying to. If we, here's what I'm thinking, right? If we stop, how do you want to stop this? Do you want to stop the war from happening? Do you want to evacuate
God,
people
Chad.
from the place? Do you
God.
want? What do you want? And how do you plan to use the watch to
Bring
achieve what you
back
want?
people and they would just live peacefully here
So then,
instead
if
of
we bring,
lost in the astral sea. They're
so then why not
thousands,
just go to
they're
the
not
astral sea and bring them back
millions. Because
right now?
the Twindalia Empire and the Cobalt Soul do not allow us to do.
They don't need to know where
Because
they
the
came
way,
from.
the instant you come, the instant you bring back people from any world, a portal opens, they're there.
So why did they not show up when we brought Galileo back?
My
They
God.
did. We were.
There was-
I was in charge of it. I have been working as a double agent. What do you not? Maya was right. You're too stupid for this.
I am not stupid. I'm trying. Who the fuck is Maya?
Maya's one of my friends, the oldest friends.
Are you fucking her?
The what?
No, what? She's like a sister to me.
What?
No, Soren was just jealous.
Listen, there were when we left
God.
this place. Initially, there were 50,298 of us. Now there's only 38,000 or so. People die. They're not safe. We have been attacked multiple times while we were in the astral sea. Do you think they would not attack us here?
So you want to go back to before the Cobalt Soul and the Twindalian Empire were a thing? Rescue them
modify
from
it.
there.
And make small nudges to history, which would make it favorable for us to return the people now. Not in the past, not undo the entire history, just small nudges. And how to do that, I need to learn from you and yes, him.
It is not small nudges what he's done. It is impossible to make
Yes,
small
I
nudges.
know, but obviously we don't want to do what he did, right? Like he wanted to kill people. He wanted to bring back his entire city as it was and then wage war against another god and bring back his god. We don't want to do that.
You sound exactly like him. Minus the killing people part.
Exactly. That's a major part.
What the hell?
I'm dying.
I love it.
I
You sound
don't-
exactly like him, except you want to save people instead of kill people.
I don't trust him. I do not.
People who were involved in the war were driven out of their homes so that quote unquote peaceful people could settle into the land that was once theirs. Now, these peoples who are on the edge of society living out in the astral sea want their
I'm
land
so
back.
dead. Chad, I'm so
We
dead.
are not saying that they want to, get rid of Cobalt Soul. We're not saying they want to get rid of Dwendalian Empire or any other people for that matter. They just want to live peacefully, coexist peacefully with everyone. Do you know how Ank'harel was established? Do you know it stands upon the ruins of another city?
I didn't know that. Is that Cobalt? Is that where Cobalt? was?
Yes. Well, not Cobalt did not exist back then, but yes, the people fled when a god attacked it. It's a long story. And then these people sort of just came in and colonized the place, set up their entire civilization. And when these people who were, well, there and also not, existed, just wanted to exist, these people decreed them too violent.
I see what you're saying, and I agree with you. We, if there is, I do not think we need to. Do not think talking to Glassstaff is the answer. Give me some time. Let me come up with a different solution. I know we're here already, but I do not want the watch anywhere near him.
Okay, okay. We'll
Do you
understand
know who
it's
made?
working.
Do you know who made the watch? You probably know who made the watch, right?
Not exactly.
Okay, so we find out. Okay. We go to Glassstaff. We tell him we have a lead on the watch, but we don't know where it is. We're trying to figure out how to find it, but we need to know who made the watch. We find information from him about who made the watch. We approach them. Hopefully, it's not a god, right? And we go and we reach out to them and we see if they can help. I would rather talk to the person who made the watch than talk to Glassstaff. And I'm like 95% sure he didn't make it. Because there was a thing that I'm trying to remember Tales of Fate finale. Did what's her name? We just said her name, the witch. Did she mention who made the watch? She mentioned something about bringing the watch's
Agatha.
creator back. Agatha, right? She mentioned something about bringing the watch's creator back, but she didn't mention who made the watch. Did she drop a name?
I don't think so. I don't think she mentioned a name to you.
Okay. You've already broken all the rules. You broke me out of fucking uh, the domain
And you're
of
welcome, and give you
Yeah,
sort
no,
of
I
like
know.
a peck on your forehead.
Yes,
It's
yes,
fine.
thank you. Yes. No, I'm
But
just
listen,
saying, why not just do it again?
understand.
We can go back to Faerun. We can talk to Agatha. We can get information about who fucked with the watch, who made it in the first place. Because okay, so here's something that I already
As
know, right?
soon as the gods of Faerun or any god in any world knows about this plan will fail.
Okay, but why do
This
the
is
gods of
why
Faerun care about Exandria if they can't enter and they can't? Okay, some things are
the
beyond our control.
gods of entire universes, do you think they are not aware of each other? It's
Very
professional
much likely to be
courtesy.
aware of these nuts, but okay.
Professional courtesy
God.
among them to not interfere. Why do you think heroes from other world, when they tried to intervene during calamity, found that their powers suddenly just did not work here? Why did the gods of Faerun recall their heroes in the time of Eor's need? Do you think the witch that you mentioned, do you think she was not here during calamity? She was sent back. Why? Because this world was told to be off limits for any warlock, anyone who drawed their powers from any god anywhere. The moment the gods of this world realized that the war amongst them was spilling out to other universes, it was a risk which was too far for other worlds, because then this war could have gone to that world too. Maya explains it a lot better than me, honestly. But the point is, I've been at it for hundreds of years, honestly, guy. There's no other way. This is. Are you with me or are you not?
If we do this, if I help you do this, I need to have the watch on me at all times.
I cannot.
Oh, Kala.
I
And
cannot trust you on that.
I'm not going to use it.
And
You've already.
above the table, Soren, we already established that you took the watch sometime
Yeah, I know.
in the
I know.
future,
I know.
and there was a fight. So
Yeah, I know. I'm get into that. Okay, fine. If you don't, that much is fine. I want you to promise that if I think that this is too much, if Glassov is asking for too much, or if we're digging a hole that is too impossible to get out of, you will let me call. You will let me call. Fuck. You will give me final veto power on whether or not we go ahead with this. That is the only way I'm agreeing to help.
I appreciate you, but my people come before you.
It is not about your people or my people, Jamil.
You don't even know them.
But I don't need to care about people to I don't need to know people to care about them and help them. It is not about not knowing them. It is about the consequences of what that means. Setting Glassdoor free, because that is the first thing I would ask for if I was asked for
We're
help.
not setting Glassdoor.
So then how he's not going to help till you set him free. That is going to be his first demand. Then what?
I have my ways. You know that.
What worse can you do to him when he's already suffering in hell?
And we sort of like skip ahead a bit. Is
Fuck.
it okay?
Yeah.
You approach a person in a hood in front of a mansion. I'm sorry, I've been 20 minutes overboard, but this conversation
No,
seemed
it's
too
fine.
interesting to
No,
drop off.
it's
No,
good.
no, no,
It's all
no,
good.
please
It's
carry
too much
on.
fun.
It's good.
Just
A mansion
so
with
involved.
so many rooms, large, huge, huge. The biggest mansion you've ever seen. Sorry. Okay. And this person opens their hood. Hello, old friend. It's Eliana.
I knew it.
Dude, you called it. Rick Bite, you called it, bro.
Deja vu.
This is the episode where Rick buys 3 characters.
Tag.
Or maybe
Fuck
4
yeah, he
if
called
he
it,
had
he
the
called
time.
it.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Soren just wordlessly just hugs her. It's so good to see you again. It's been so long.
Really nice to meet you as well.
How are you doing? Is this
I'm okay.
any shenanigans? Anyone we need to kill
No.
before we do this? Like someone to I don't know, something.
And
Just a
I want
distraction.
you to know, it has been a lot of years in this place. He has
Well,
been
you look the
trapped
same.
here. He is trapped here, my brother.
Yeah, I figured.
I
I'm
figured.
not asking to set him free, but I'm asking you to. I've been briefed about the thing. To trust the process.
I will try to keep an open mind. I will try to keep an open mind.
And you look inside and you see through the windows around 100 of them. Glass stars looking at you. Different variants.
Oh, fuck.
Smiling.
Oh.
I hate
This
it.
is fun.
All of
This
them
is fun.
are trapped here. All of them are being tortured for an eternity. And Jamil's hope is one of them, at least, would break. This seems like a great place to end today's session.
That is
Fuck
a
yeah.
fantastic place to end
That-
today's session. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god.
What an episode ending.
Jesus.
All-time
What the fuck
favorites.
is going on?
So
Whoa.
last stuff.
I will
Times
summarize
more
for
than
you.
100
no
times.
notes.
I would summarize it for you, Box, because like today was a bit.
There's a lot of
You
shit
know,
I
but
wasn't there for.
yeah, you know most of the stuff. There's just like 2 factors that you don't know. Glass stuff was a Nidris person who had a twin who looked Nidris, but like the Glassstaff did not look Nidris. Glassstaff was hell bent on bringing back the Nidris people who had been sent away by a spell which went, bad. It doesn't matter. So there was some guy who wanted to become a god. The spell went bad, and the entire city plane shifted and went away. And now he wanted to bring back the people using 3 artifacts. One of them was a time traveling watch. And now you have all the pieces. Glassstaff was killed by some of the people of this party a while ago and has since been trapped in this place. And above the table, I want to guarantee you, this is about the extent of what, would connect the past campaign to this. After this, there would be almost no connections. Oh wait, there's one more connection. But yeah, that's basically it.
Him.
No,
I
Right.
try
no,
to
no,
I try to weave in like